Welcome to the stronghold.
Stop. Yeah, I have 75.
Yeah, well, that's.
Okay,
I'm-
Mystery of the Cursed Statuette.
I could have
is
done
it?
with a wizard, but I was just shocked at level
Oh.
4. It's like expecting to be
True
over
level
30.
4, yeah. 12 AC as well.
Oh, mage armor will lock me up. So.
Yeah. Right.
But yes, I'm in the back being squishy.
Enemies charm.
Right, obviously, this is one of the tunes that I'm playing.
Oh, actually,
The
fix that.
Retina Blue Dress is not on the
Yeah, on the set list.
set list tonight.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Okay, so you're currently in Winterhold. It's a large town with approximately 3,000 inhabitants, located in rugged mountains of Eastern Far Away. I do have a map of Eastern Far Away as well. Ah, roll 20 crashed.
That sort of day.
Yeah.
I'll bring it up in a second. The autumn air is chilly, and every morning the cobbled streets glitter with a dusting of frost in the sun. There are telltale signs that winter will come knocking soon. That autumn has yet to relinquish its hold on the season. People who live in the area call this time of year pea soup season, an expression that deftly describes the heavy fog that rolls in over the mountains during a couple of weeks each autumn. Some days, Winterhold is enshrouded in fog that is too difficult to see further than a few feet ahead. So, you've all been in Winterhold either a few days, few weeks, months maybe, trying to find a bit of coin, whether it's via being an adventurer, investigator, or even being a bard in a pub. But over the time you have banded together and you've been working together for a while now. Roll 20 up here.
So what's the primary producer in Winterhold?
Primary which, you know, sir?
Primary producer, like, is it a coal town?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, how do you know that? Yes, coal is very common.
I'm thinking Winterhold, it's
Winterhold?
in the mountains, so coal's a good
To
shot.
the old mine.
Okay. There is Winterhold, and it's all together. Currently at the Silverhorn Inn, currently having a few beverages. Yes. There we go.
Silver.
Okay, so Mertha is not present. Morgan, Jan, and Charlotte are currently around the table, waiting their bard friend Mertha to arrive, as they are running late and should be on shift right now.
On shift.
Yes,
Playing.
yes.
Oh, okay.
That's why there is no music currently in the tavern. And you're drinking.
Okay.
Wait, where were we? I got lost in the
Silverhorn.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, Silverhorn.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Because I was trying to find the name, and by then I'd forgotten what it was called.
Near the
Should have
pond.
shown you the Eastern Faraway map first. So you got a bit of an idea enormity of this place.
Copper Town, I wonder what
There
their
is Winterhold
primary
over
focus
here.
is.
Pots.
So I do believe their other game that I played is here as well. It's over this way from memory, down this way.
Buckbridge.
Buckwild region. Ooh.
I'm sure their other games are in the same one as well. Yeah. Go back to the home. Okay. So you're in the tavern having a few drinks. You can overhear a few conversations. It's typical conversations. They're talking about the drow raids that are happening, the weather, increase of taxes. The innkeeper is also complaining about the rats in his cellar and wondering why the bard is not present currently.
Have the
He's already
rats-
paid him.
Have the rats kidnapped our friend? Holding him ransom.
Well, maybe I'm serenading them.
Yes, is he in the cellar getting busy?
Neither of them have a drink.
So, Mertha, as usual, time has slipped away from you. You are late. As you quickly make your way towards the tavern, you nearly stumble over a begging boy, but manage to regain your balance and hurry on. When you reach Haymarket Street, you notice a broad-shouldered woman in shiny armour and a Winterhold Guard's horn blue cloak. The auburn-haired woman is nailing a poster to the notice board next to a notice that reads, "Have you seen this missing cat?"
Oh.
So you stop to look at the posters.
Yes.
Poster.
This, and I just pat myself down seeing I ran into this little boy,
Yep.
who's probably taller than me,
Yep.
just to check that I'm missing nothing. Not that I've got much on me at the moment.
Does it come through so small? There we go. Riddle. That is the sign she's currently hammering into the notice board.
Burglary occurred at the Hall of Law.
But you don't notice
Wait,
anything missing.
let Anton read.
Last Thursday at 11:15 at night. Did you see or hear anything? Report to Sergeant Armenia Thornberry at the Soldiers' Barracks near Aldgate. Did you know that you can help Winterhold Guards uphold peace and order? We are recruiting private detectives now. Join WPDAACAM Webadookan today. The Winterhold Private Detective Agency against crime and misconduct. Gain valor, glory, and the most heartfelt thanks of all citizens of Winterhold. A modest monetary compensation can also be arranged upon request. Request!
So she's nailing that up.
Yes. She
What?
has noticed you reading it while she's doing it. She's like, "Are you interested in some work? You look like you could be a fair investigator."
I might be interested in something. Is this like is there a hammer and nail nearby?
Sorry?
Is there a hammer and nail nearby? Like, is it, you can put your own stuff up?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Okay, so while I'm talking to her, I'm just going to put up my own flyer,
Yep.
which I have prepared
Oh,
earlier.
God.
Oh, hang on. Yeah.
So I'll while I'm talking to her, I'll just nail that one up.
Yep.
And look at the back. Read all. He showed me all of this
That
already.
next to the picture.
Yeah, that's
A night with the bard.
Also-
Embark on a musical journey with the travelling bard. It's tour dates and everything on you.
Well, this is
The last
happening.
line is
We're already
crucial,
late for your first performance, so.
but the last line is the crucial one.
Tour dates. Please note, all underwear thrown at the bar or on stage will not be returned. Pretty fair.
So I'll nail that up
Yep.
next to this one.
She looks at it briefly and looks back to you.
And so yes, my friends and I are always looking for something to do to keep us out of mischief. Maybe what you've got here will be right up our alley.
Excellent.
Well-
We do need someone to investigate it immediately. Please come by the barracks in an hour.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just need to go and get my friends.
That's fine. I need to continue
Oh.
putting up these posters. I'll be back there in an hour.
I've got a few more of mine. If you could put them up next to yours, that would be good.
She looks you up and down. Preferably not. I am a busy woman.
Surely you've come to my show at the at Silverhorn Inn at some point. I've been here for a while.
Sounds like a persuasion roll.
Persuade her to have already been to the show.
I dare say I have. I do go there for an ale in the afternoons.
Oh. Okay. 12.
Wow. Very well, but expect less payment on this investigative work you're going to do.
Why?
It's okay. I'll put them up myself.
With that, she packs up her nail and hammer and starts to walk away.
Does the guard with her?
She is the guard.
I thought she was there with one of the town.
She was there by herself. She
She,
was the one wearing
she's
the
dressed
cloak.
up as a town.
Yes.
She's in full armor.
Ah.
She's
Okay, so after she's gone, I'll take about 10 of my flyers and put them up all around on the board, around this one. Some facing
Someone
forward,
has
some
been
facing
murdered.
backwards.
Oh, wait,
It's
no,
not-
a
it's a
burglary.
Burglary, yes. And then I'll hurry off to the inn.
Okay.
what it said on Thursday. What day is it today?
What did it say on Thursday?
That
The
was when
burglary
it
was on
occurred.
Thursday. Was that last
Last
night?
night. Yeah. Now Friday morning, mid-morning. Okay, heading to the pub.
Yep.
Your friends, acquaintances are waiting at the table for you, and the tavern keeper is just like
I'll quickly go over to
point to the
tavern
stage.
keeper and say, sorry, I'm late. I got held up by the town guard.
Please tell us you didn't get arrested.
Sorry?
Tell us you didn't get arrested again.
No, I didn't get arrested. I have a
public-
job for us. Pays well.
Is it a real job this time, not some...
Yes.
A proper
Yes.
job?
I'm
A
not
le-
putting
a
up
legal
your
job,
posted
yeah.
for you.
No, it's a proper job. So I'll just do my set and then I'll fill you in
Okay.
on everything.
We did hear a very intriguing rumor about some rats in the basement, though.
Not to get you too excited or anything, we know you're
Postal
Two
for-
one-hit
mysteries
wonder.
to solve.
Two mysteries to solve. Well, perhaps we will find the cat in a blue dress.
I don't think this rat in a blue dress exists.
Okay,
You can
I wrote a
dream.
song about it.
I know you did.
I met her in
go
an
do your
alley.
set. Go do your set.
So I'll go do my set. So the barkeep.
Yeah, he was coming around the bar, so yeah. Coming
Um,
back.
are there other patrons?
There's like two others at the moment.
Huh.
Sitting at the tables.
Separate tables?
Separate tables.
So as I pass, I'll make my way around those tables, just leaving a leaflet on each table as I pass, as I go up on stage.
Okay.
And I
Sing for
shall
us.
commence my performance. How long have I got on stage?
You're meant to be there until lunch, and then you got another shift after lunch.
And so how long was that roughly? Because we've got to be there in
2
an hour.
hours
All up? Or...
until lunch.
Oh, okay, so I can... How can I do a set for 2 hours?
Because, yeah, you got to let us know because she wanted us to
Maybe if
be...
I play something that'll make them leave. There's no point playing if...
I believe Martha has experience with that.
All right. Well, yes, I guess I'll announce myself to the vast audience.
Okay, the two people here other than us.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks.
And yeah, I'll just do a few. Are there any local sort of drinking songs that these coal miners would be?
That there is.
You know, the hero of Winterhold's song, the man they call Bill or something.
Yeah, Bill Winter.
Bill Winter, yeah.
Octavia.
I'll sing a song about how the miner's life in always working hard in the mine, coming home, not appreciated by their spouses. So they go off in their wagons with their dogs.
Yeah. The other patrons have left.
Okay,
good.
great. Perfect.
All right. So I'll just give a wink to the barkeep
He just shakes his head.
and go back over to my friends.
Yeah.
And I'll explain to them all about the burglary. What is my intelligence? Oh, that's all right. Okay, so let's remember that. I'll tell them all about it. So we've got to go to the guard barracks
Soldiers
Heading to the barracks.
within the hour.
Before we go to the barracks, can we ask the barkeep about the murder? Or the burglars?
Burglary.
Burglaries. I have not heard anything about them.
Was anything special happening last night?
That I know of. We're a bit busy here. We had some drows in our private room for a meeting of some sorts. Didn't really look into that much. They paid for the room.
Are any of them still here? Do you know?
Yes, they are renting a room upstairs.
Okay.
The largest one.
What
And
a
they paid nicely.
drow.
Like dark elves.
Dark elves.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They live underground.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're
Yeah.
usually a little bit evil.
Yeah.
Not to be reductive, but
We were
racist.
listening to rumours of drow raids before, so...
we
Yeah.
can't make assumptions on people. But
But we're going to. How do you spell it?
D-
I'm asking you guys, not D-R-O-W.
OW. Be glad you're not asking about any of the drow cities because those are worse.
Okay.
How do you pronounce it? So,
Oh.
but it's not Dritz. That's not the way it's spelled.
Isn't it? That's all I heard.
Yeah, I always said it, but it's
Oh, Drizzt.
Drizzt.
So they're staying here. Okay.
And did they bring the rats?
No, the rats have been slowly increasing for a few weeks now.
Have you gotten anyone to do anything about the rats?
Yes, multiple times.
Did they-
Adventurers like yourself have gone down there, killed them all, and they come back.
Do they do any damage?
The adventurers, yes, every
No,
time.
well, yes, but have the rats done any damage?
Ah, yes, they eat the food.
Just the food?
Mm.
Are there any, like, cracks in the walls that they're coming through?
Not that I found. The possibility.
What are your food safety procedures like?
Did you want to work this afternoon? I would suppose you get friends out of it.
Is there anyone else in here now to entertain?
No.
Can I take a rain check? I'll make it up to you. I'll go down and look at your rat problem, but we've just got something we've got to deal with the town guard. They've asked for our help. And if we're successful, think of the tales that I could tell here, bringing more clientele to your lovely establishment.
Mm.
Heroic tales of our good deeds for the city of Winterhold.
He'll write songs about it.
Mm. Very well.
And someday there'll be a plaque above the stage. This is where it all started.
Yes, the blue rat
I have to see that when it happens.
in the cellar.
I'll have someone else here this
Two of the
afternoon.
cellar.
That's right.
Cool, thanks.
I'm going to make an epic. Out of rat in a
Yes,
blue
A
dress.
20-minute long epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, ballad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bound to draw them in.
Alright, well, we've received blessing, so let's not...
Have we got rooms here?
No, you do not.
So where do we start?
Yeah. Can't
No,
afford it
but-
here, I believe.
But we've been here, like, we've been in Winterhold for a bit, so I imagine that we are sleeping somewhere.
Outside in the tent.
Yes.
Charm the
I believe that the
drow.
low
Take
town
their
looks
room.
There is outside
Charm
the
the
gate.
drow into staying with them.
I won't want to. Okay, well, yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Alright, off to the barracks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we see anything in the Queen's courtyard as we head across?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Typical things. Okay. Arrive at the barracks. You find it teeming with noise and bustling activity. Soldiers are strapping on axes and swords, donning armor, and checking their gear. Stable hands are busy saddling strong war horses and leading the animals to the courtyard, where soldiers impatiently wait. Shouted orders echoed between the military buildings. Winterhold guards preparing to ride out on yet another mission to protect against the drow.
So
So remember, you can do a closer look at any time, anywhere.
Oh,
It
yeah.
doesn't have to be at specific things either.
So the drow that they're fighting, I mean, we know a bit about the history of the area. Is it like a faction, a particular faction that they're fighting, or because it's odd that drow are moving freely within the town, yet there's another group being
No, they
fought.
do not move freely through the town. It is very, very rare that you see any drow in the town. There's ambassadors that come that you know of, but usually surrounded by guards.
Okay.
Do
Okay,
not move freely.
so the drow that are here, we can assume.
Well,
So the Silverhorn Inn is a upmarket inn.
Yes.
Why'd they hire him?
The tavern keeper's not too sure, are they?
Well, I'm telling you, my reputation precedes me. I've been doing this for a long time now.
It is a lunchtime set.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, not even. It's before lunch and after lunch.
The 10 a.m. set.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So for the real, just like actual alcoholics who drink all
Yeah.
day long. So
I mean,
they
I
won't
can't
remember your
understand
set.
it because, like, that last town I was in where they had that festival, I blew them away. I won the festival.
That was because you seduced the mayor's wife or something.
Yeah, but that was after the music.
Okay, whatever. This
Let's
is matter.
move on from the infidelity. We forgave that.
Are these? If we look closer at these soldiers, are they just regular soldiers, or is there something special about these guys who are up to guys and girls who are up to fighting drow?
Just regular soldiers. They do look a bit concerned with hard expressions, but otherwise they are just your typical town guards that you've seen around the place.
Do we see was it Aramina that you met at Sergeant Aramina that you met? Or did you
I didn't catch her name. I never asked.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Because
on the
it was on the story I
sign
took that.
I was sizing her up.
as a
Okay.
threat, right?
Sorry?
As an ally or a threat?
Yes.
Well, we can
He
assume.
wasn't trying to imagine her with the mouse hat on.
Yeah. We can assume that you would have at least taken note of what was written on the sign,
Yeah.
so you know that we have to find this Sergeant Aramina,
Yes.
regardless of if that was who was putting the sign up or not.
Very probable.
Yep.
Mm.
Cool.
Can we talk to like one of the guards and be pointed to where she might be?
Yeah. Okay. So you just walk up randomly to one of the closest ones.
Someone who like looks like they have a second and isn't immediately bashing.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is a guard who looks very young, but he is standing by the gate doing nothing. He's just watching the activity unfold.
Okay.
Him?
Yep.
Okay. Walk up to him. What are you asking?
I think just whether he can point me to where where his boss is.
Yes. Is there someone in particular you wanted to see?
Yep, Sergeant Aramina.
Yes, I can take you straight away to her. Please follow me. The young recruit leads you all across the crowded courtyard and up some stone stairs to one of the old guard towers. He raps his knuckles smartly on a heavy oaken door before it opens. Or he opens it. Doesn't open automatically. You enter a sparsely furnished tower room. Aramina Thornberry sits behind her tidy desk and looks up at you. Sergeant Thornberry. And he salutes smartly. These people are here to meet you, Sergeant. Very good, Private, the broad-shouldered woman replies and turns to you all. Thank you for coming. I see you brought friends.
Is the guard leaving?
Yes, he's gone.
Well, as he's leaving. Okay, so that's 21.
Yeah.
I'm slipping a pamphlet into some part of his.
Can I see if I notice this?
Yeah, absolutely. Perception check. He did not notice.
No.
His perception's not that high.
So into a pocket or a crease in his armour or something, just
He did not notice.
one of my pamphlets.
Okay.
She probably didn't notice either.
She points to the chairs behind you. Sit, please. There's a group of mismatched wooden chairs for the visitors in front of her large desk. The desk is impeccably tidy with neatly labelled documents and quills sorted by size next to a spotless inkwell.
Is there a chair that's bigger than any of the others?
No. They're all very similar in size.
Taller than any of the others?
I
No,
know
it's basic information's revealed and you go,
it's just like I know
One
it's not a
that's
clue.
better padded than any of the others.
Yes.
Oh, I'm Superman.
I know it's not a clue, but why is her like desk and all of her stationery so good, but she has mismatched chairs? It doesn't make sense.
good point.
Oh.
She's,
What is she
self-absorbed.
hiding?
So, you're here to look into the burglary, yes?
Indeed.
Mhm.
The halls of law in the old quarters in Winterhold. Last night, small porcelain figurine of little monetary value was stolen. But I do emphasize that all crimes must be investigated thoroughly. According to them, no thief can be allowed to run unchecked in town, or lawless. Chaos would undoubtedly ensue.
Yes, thieves. Terrible.
Yes, they are terrible.
Yeah. She looks at you and is like, yes.
Mm.
She unfolds a map on
One
the
ran into me.
unfolds a map on the desk of Winterhold and shows you exactly where the crime occurred. Can you see where it is?
Falls of
Yeah.
law.
Next to the soldiers' barrack.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just around the corner. The town guard is buried with work currently. The increase in drought raids and the kidnappings, we just don't have the men spare. That's why we're hiring you.
What kidnaps?
Mm.
Kidnappings?
Various people have just disappeared into the night. We've seen no linkages at the moment. But we're looking into it.
Do you have suspicions it's associated with the drow raid?
Yes, we do. We do believe it's the drows that are taking them.
So the drow are coming into the city at night.
That's what we believe, and we do fear that.
They're obviously not coming through the main gate,
I do hope not.
so they're coming up through people's cellars, and they're bringing rats with them.
Solved. Done.
Solved. Another one solved by a
Yeah.
very bad.
Possibly. Please find evidence, and we'll enact upon it.
Has anyone related to the halls of law been kidnapped?
No one from the halls of law.
Pretty bold to steal something from a place so close to the soldiers' barracks.
Sorry, can you repeat?
Pretty bold that someone would steal
Steal.
something so close to the soldiers' barracks.
It is. But we are run thin at the moment. There's typically not many of us here at the barracks. Once they leave on their patrol, there'll be just a spare few handful. Most are on the walls.
So
We're working double shifts currently.
this, sorry about that. This small porcelain figurine, what, like, can you tell us about the figurine? What it looked like?
You're best talking to the people at the halls of law about that. Aston and Brock, their names are. They'll be the best people to talk to.
Okay.
And how long have you worked for the town guard?
So I've got my other pad. A few years now.
Yes, and these kidnappings and burglaries are a recent thing. Is it normally
Very much
relatively
so.
quiet here?
In the past few weeks. Usually not so frequent.
So you obviously know that there's drow staying in the city at the moment.
Yes, we do. Diplomats. We are doing security for them as well. Stretched thin as we are, we're responsible for their security while they're here.
Can you tell us where they are staying?
The Silverhorn.
And they've been there the whole time?
Yes, to my knowledge.
Do you have guards with them all the time?
Sorry? Yes. I myself was with them. I accompanied Edina Helmond and Zerhinda de Coralin, her bodyguard. No, wrong way around, sorry. Edina's the bodyguard, Zerhinda's the diplomat. During a guided tour of the halls of law yesterday.
Oh. Okay. That's funny.
Did they express to you during this tour what sort of
Sorry, no, I did get confused. Edna is the leader of the Winter Horde.
Edna?
One of the leaders. Oh, no, sorry. Zerinda is the diplomat, but Edna Helmond is one of the leaders of Winterhold. So it is unlikely that she would have been involved with any crimes.
That's not impossible.
You say as you're crossing it out.
I would say that.
Did the drow during this tour express to you what sort of music they're interested in, perhaps?
No, music did not come to mind at all. Was not part of their conversations.
You would trust someone who doesn't like music.
Just because someone doesn't express interest in a brief meeting doesn't mean they have no interest at all. We're being very reductive about these guys.
So were you with them last night?
Yes.
Okay, in the meeting at the tell me more.
At the halls of law, doing a tour.
Okay, and then after that, like when was that?
Didn't say when the tour was. I'd say it was about midday, the tour.
Okay.
Not when they crime took place.
So
Yeah.
we're aware that they had a meeting last night at the Silverhorn. Were you a part of that meeting?
No, I was not
Okay.
present for that.
But do you know who they were meeting with?
No.
Would any of the guard have been present in that meeting?
I believe we had guard posted outside.
Can you tell us who those guards were?
No. Stretched thin as we are, I'm not too sure who was posted there.
Do you have
Trust the
records of
boys.
postings?
No.
When they did the tour, did any of them nip off to the
The bathroom?
euphemism? Yes.
No, they were all present for the entire time I was there. They did not leave at my side.
What's your impression of Zerinda?
I do not believe they were involved with this. They do seem quite level-headed. Did not see any issues there at all.
So we need to talk to Aston and Brock to get more information about the figurine.
Would
I did have a list of suspects as well.
yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Briefly looking into this. So, of course, Brock Martensen, who's the one that works there, believed he witnessed this. Aston Surkart is their doorkeeper. The late Ingeborg Hindestor Tori is the housekeeper, but recently passed away. I believe there can be something investigated there.
Who?
Hinder.
The
Ingeborg.
housekeeper.
Ingeborg.
Ingeborg, the housekeeper, dead.
And according to the logbook as well, there was other individuals present at the halls of law during the day. There was Lucan Van Westgard, visiting scholar from Northwind Gate. Lufe R. Aoi, a visiting wizard from Redbridge as well. That is probably all the information I can supply you with. Is there any other questions? I have other work to attend to.
Has there been any trouble with the halls of law before? Like
No, nothing. Being very quiet.
Do they? Is there another faction in the town that might benefit from something going on over there?
Not that I know of, no.
How much will this job pay?
If you insist on modest monetary compensation, the town can offer 10 gold pieces.
Each?
In total. That's a fair bit of money compared to what you have, I think.
I have 11 gold currently.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got 10 gold.
Yeah.
I'm also
I have many coins. Some of them are gold.
Can I do a perception check to just sort of like as a general to see how much we trust her?
Sure. Okay, so looking at her and from what she's speaking and things like that, you do believe she's quite trustworthy individual. She does have an air of superiority. Quite obedient guard from what you can tell. She's got a well-polished armor. You could serve as a mirror even. A round metal clasp fastened on a corn blue cloak is engraved with the sergeant's insignia. Her poker stick straight spot posture and raised chin as well. And she speaks with an upper class accent.
Okay.
Sort of did that, not really, but more upper class.
We should need to speak to you. Where will we find you?
More than likely here, unless I am out and about. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you. Quite busy as it is, but
So we don't have a residence here.
I sleep here.
So, looking over her well-kept desk, are there like, can you see reports or anything like
Yeah,
that?
look closer.
Not that you can see. Everything's closed up.
Is there like an in tray and an out tray and all that sort of stuff? No, it's just stacks of papers, ink.
Anyone have any more questions? I want to go downstairs and just call out for any guards who might have been working last night watching the drow.
Yeah.
That might be a good idea.
What was the plan?
We're going to thank the sergeant for her time and promise to investigate and go downstairs to where all the guards are and just loudly ask if anyone was watching the drow last night.
Something happens before you leave, but yes.
Oh yeah,
Is
I've
it-
got to
is
slip
it
another
A
pamphlet.
friend?
And then
Hello.
she falls over dead. And it's a murder investigation after all.
Candlestick impression.
So,
Forehead.
as you're thanking her and say you're going to look into it, there's a knock on the door, which is instantly followed by the entrance of the young recruit that you saw earlier. He is breathing heavily and looking disheveled. It is clear that he has sprinted up the stairs. Sergeant, there has been another kidnapping, the young recruit pants. The captain wants to see you right away. He quickly remembers himself and offers. I have to leave. Good luck. And she makes a hasty departure.
And we're still in the room.
Yes.
Loot! No,
You wanna
our
question him?
cleric and a paladin.
Let's
Is the young boy still there?
Yes.
The young guy? Well, can we ask him? What was he doing last night?
I was here. And I'm still under training. I can't leave the barracks.
Did you notice anything last night? Any loud noises, strange characters hanging around?
No, nothing.
Is,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. You have half a character.
Is he
You have the least
stationed
important stuff.
directly across
Do you
from
have your
Halls of Law?
phone?
His station.
Yeah, like the gate where he,
Because you'll need that.
the gate that he's manning. Is it directly
No.
across?
So
So
it's inside the barracks or stuff.
so you can't see the comings and goings of anyone in that
Outside,
street.
Just within the barracks themselves.
Does he know who might have been assigned to watch the drow last night?
No, not too sure. Sorry. Sure that Sergeant might have known if you'd ask her, but she seems a bit busy now.
But she
Real.
didn't know. Okay, same plan. Downstairs, call out. Was anyone watching the drow last night?
They're all gone. They've rode off.
They're all ready.
But
That's
when
what you're
we
looking for?
when we go downstairs, do we run into our friend who was just like 45 minutes behind us, and we can fill our friend in?
Yes.
On
There is a paladin just walking around the barracks currently looking for work.
very lost.
Came to the barracks looking for work actually.
Colonel Frost.
What have I missed?
Well,
Someone seems to be afoot.
you, in case you've just arrived, I'll slip that in.
Ah, yes, a good minstrel. I like that.
And what's happened so far?
So we of course know you because we've done stuff before.
Yep.
In the there's been a
Okay, there's been
series of kidnappings,
well, no. Let's start
by-
with
rats.
no.
No.
Okay, don't listen to anything that he says.
Yeah, okay, you got the good notes here. What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to the bar.
I got an A4 page
It's
sign.
usually full of shit.
So there was a burglary at the Halls of Law, which is
Yep.
on sort of the top right, not top right, but
Yep.
Yep.
In the old quarter.
yep,
Yep.
in the old quarters last Thursday at
Last
But
night.
last night.
at 11:15. Anything we see, we have to report to Sergeant Aramina Thornberry, or like anything that we find out. Sergeant Aramina Thornberry at the Soldiers' Barracks, who we've just been talking to. And as we were talking to her, old mate came in and was like, there's been another kidnapping, because there's been a series of drow raids and kidnappings.
Yeah.
We don't
Well,
know
there's been
yet if they're
drow raids.
connected, but it sounds like they might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't come to my
So what was-
performance last night.
Well, that was rather stupid. Wasn't it?
That's
And-
also
and
not.
So,
they-
hang on, you're
they-
the distraction.
Well, they were staying where at the
In...
Silver Horn,
Yeah.
and I performed there, and they didn't come.
Not many people came. I'm saying.
At all.
Not a note of suspicion.
No,
Okay,
that's
no.
today. But last night the place was jumping.
I was there. It was not.
To be clear, there were last night at the tavern. There was also a meeting of drows, but they're diplomat drows. That
Oh,
They're allowed to be here.
yeah.
okay.
And they did a tour of the halls of law just yesterday.
Oh,
During the
that's not
day.
Slightly
During
true.
the day.
Yeah. So the
Convenient, isn't it?
burglary was a small porcelain figurine of little value. And we
Obviously to
don't.
them.
And
really
yet
know.
there have been notes plastered all over town trying to hire people to solve this.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's something.
because
Something
apparently,
See, the thing,
well, because she said because no crime is too small, but then they keep going on about how like
busy and stretched thin they are.
yeah. So
It also makes one wonder why they're hiring people to investigate this theft
We're
of
really
something
good
of
at our
no
job.
value.
We are
Yes,
really, really good at our
But
job.
why are they hiring us for the theft and not the kidnappings?
true.
It's a
What's mine?
distraction.
And so we've been told to talk to Aston and Brock, who are two workers at the Halls of Law, to ask them the specifics about the figurine.
And the cleric's going to talk to the housekeeper that died.
Yeah.
I'm unfortunately not high enough level to have speak with dead.
I was going to say, are you that high yet?
No, literally, I think if I was one level higher, I could do it.
Yeah,
And
we're close. both Ashton and Brock are suspects.
Yeah.
We've also got.
So is the housekeeper.
Yeah.
Who's now
even though
dead?
she was dead,
She's been
she's
dead.
still a suspect.
I think she died recently, so she might not be buried
Out
yet.
of curiosity, who do you know who's kidnapped? Who was kidnapped?
Oh,
No,
lots of
we
people.
just heard this.
Oh.
We heard there was a very recent kidnapping, but we don't know any more. Yeah.
And there's been a series of kidnappings.
Are they people who
But
know
they-
about the House of Laws of Law and what is in there?
But there seems to be random and no connection, except that they're just disappearing. There's no obvious.
No ransom. Just disappearing.
You didn't say anything about ransoms?
Also, a lot of rats in the cellar of
Yeah.
the Silver Horn,
Yeah.
and the owner keeps hiring people to get rid of them, but they keep coming back. It's going to be very
That's
important.
what I
Just
said.
It is.
I asked about
Yes.
their food hygiene, so they
Yeah.
kicked us out.
Yeah, I would too. You have to question that.
How have they kept their food license?
Exactly.
We should report
Um,
them to the guard.
Yeah, but I don't think they have time for that right now.
What did they just say about no crime is too small?
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, they
a
don't
good point. Okay, so should we ask this kid some details about the kidnapping, or should we go to Aston and Brock?
We're already here. We might as well see if you
Go
can
back
tell us anything.
upstairs.
Yeah. Well, he might be able to tell us who reported the kidnapping,
Mm.
so that might lead us.
Mm.
Or give us a clue.
Yeah, well, if it's all cleared up, then we'll head back up and we'll ask him.
The young boy.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I have not been told that. I have not been privy to that information.
Okay.
I don't get told anything here.
So he was just sent by the captain to go get the sergeant.
Dookie.
Okay.
And they told you nothing.
They told me nothing.
Who's the captain? It doesn't matter.
Has he got
Captain
blue?
Nobody.
He's got a blue background.
Yeah, blue background.
All right. Should we just go across to the halls of law?
Yes, I would like to.
Halls of law. Okay, changing maps.
So, oh no, this is just all of us.
You're all present? I'm assuming you all went there.
Yeah. I thought they were NPCs.
There's one NPC present. You step inside the entrance to the room of Halls of Law. The building's dwarven architecture is cut into thick, angular stone walls and reflected in the sturdy furniture. Along the walls stand polished glass cabinets filled with curious items and heavy bookcases packed with leather-bound tomes. A gnome in a mouse-brown suit with a grumpy appearance looks up from behind the doorkeeper's desk. Did you wipe your boots before stepping inside? His eyes narrow and his scowl deepens.
Of course we did.
Yes.
If you are a visitor, you must sign in right away. And he points at the logbook.
Okay.
Why we
I
did
will-
we see who was the sign?
Yes,
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
first go there and investigate the logbook.
Okay, so the logbook. Having a look at the logbook, you can see through the thick visitors logbook, you can look at the 3 visitors during yesterday that came by. First one was Gull Britt Stenberg of the Scholar House. From Helm Street, Old Quarter.
What was his name again?
Gull Britt.
Stenberg.
Stenberg. Reason for visit: collecting personal items that belonged to the late Indeborg Hildastor Totori.
What a name.
I still can't say Hildasdotri. Hildasdotri. Hildasdotri.
Cool. Collecting personal belongings.
Yep.
Someone else.
Now the second entry was Lupe R. Aoi, Trader's Arms Tavern in Turnaround Alley Trade District.
Does he say why he was there?
Reason for visit: invited wizard who looks to use the Hummingbird Library.
Okay,
He likes to use the Hummingbird Library.
good for him.
Are there other libraries or just the Hummingbird Library?
I think there's other libraries.
He was the last on our list of suspects. That's the same guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because I wrote his name is Luther. But I'm
Luth.
Luth. Okay, so Luthe, the wizard that likes to use the library.
That's so outrageous. Whoever knew a wizard that liked to read.
There's also a Lucan van Westgard.
Okay.
The Silver Horn, Royal Lane. Reason for visiting scholar from Northwind Gate.
Yeah, so he was also on our suspects list.
Mm. There's a new person who wasn't though.
Yeah, Gulbrit Stenberg. The first one.
The gnome is looking at you. He's like, "What are you doing? Why are you writing out of the book? You're meant to be signing it."
Guys, I'm just going to
I'm
flash
just a bit dumb.
a pamphlet under his nose.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
We're here on official business, and I'll just drop it on top of the book.
Okay.
I am Charlotte Varg. Who may you be, sir?
I'm Aston Circuit.
We're here investigating the goings on last night. Were you here last night?
Why are you investigating that?
We
You
were
are not the town guard.
we were hired by the town guard.
Right. What is it you want to know?
Were you here last night?
Yes.
All night.
Maybe. Depends.
When precisely did you leave?
I was not present during the burglary. That's what you're asking.
Do you know exactly what time the burglary happened?
Hmm.
So what
No.
time? What time did you leave?
When it was dusk.
Which is
Dusk.
what time exactly?
Like
Like-
7-ish, 8-ish.
Don't
Yeah.
you have your
About
hours logged?
6 o'clock.
And returned in the morning to find the robbery, or
Yes.
Who discovered the robbery?
Brock. He was present.
he was already here before you?
And he was present for the burglary.
Yes.
What is your opinion of Brock?
He is excellent at what he does. Calls himself a cult fanatic. He is a scholar, still in training, but he is very good.
To which cult does he obsess with?
All of them.
So, this establishment is open late into the evening, normally, or does it close when you leave?
Closes when I leave. I am usually present later though. I was not here last night.
So he acts like a caretaker overnight. He stays here. He's
Correct.
got
Keys and everything.
living quarters here. Yeah.
Good question.
Or is just the night guard?
Mm.
Yes, he lives here.
Would he have any obsession with the statue that was stolen? For for his occult reasons?
No, not that I know of. No,
Do you know anything about the statue?
very little.
Why was it being held here?
You would have to ask Brock that. I am just the doorkeeper and the guard.
So with the book,
Everyone signs it. Did you sign it?
Yes, I signed it.
yep, sign it with
Mhm.
my pseudonym, of course,
No.
my stage name,
Um,
Svard the Bard, in an elegant hand,
Because they've been all swelled and
all swells and things like that. But while I'm doing that, I want to look at previous days and see if there's anyone who has visited each day.
No, There's no reoccurrences of visitors that you can see.
Is there anyone of note other than the
Not
Did any of the
dragon,
ambassadors sign in?
just the ones that I mentioned, the only ones that signed in.
So the people who did the tour,
Yeah, they're the ambassadors.
yeah, they didn't sign in.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So that
Why,
is
why didn't they sign in? Why didn't the ambassadors sign in?
They were meant to. I was told to keep my mouth shut.
By who?
The town guard,
Do you know which town guard?
Yes.
Aramina, the sergeant.
what's your opinion of her?
She does a good job.
Even
As
when
good a job as Brock?
Yes.
equivalent.
Can I ask about the figurine? What actually was that? All we know is that it's a small porcelain figurine. You know.
That
What
you'll
did
have to
you-
ask Brock.
Oh my god, that is all I want to know.
Can you tell us where Brock is currently? Kitty cat.
Where is Brock?
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't there something about a cat right at the start
Yeah.
that I didn't write
Probably
down?
eating the rats.
Yeah, what
Cat.
was that?
What did you think about it?
No.
No, there was a missing cat poster on the
Yeah.
board before she nailed.
There was.
Oh, wow! I really just hear keywords.
That's
And
also going to be so relevant.
Yeah, somebody's trying to cover up the cat kidnapping.
Everyone who got
Are you having this
kidnapped.
conversation in front of him, or is it just
Yes. And there's a rat problem because there's no. So,
Everyone kidnapped was turned into rats.
or the.
Yeah.
you two can have a genius point for working that out? That
What?
first bit, the first bit,
what?
that it's so many rats because the cats aren't present anymore.
Right. Okay. What does the genius point to? As in a eureka point?
Sure. Yeah, it's a eureka point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are eureka
Okay.
points in this. Yeah, one eureka.
So we got
Good
two.
job, guys. I was focused on the real cat.
Hang on a second. Has this got something to do with that temple in the on the Golden Road? Because they were rats too.
There were were rats in that, maybe.
That's
there
true. Yeah.
Mm.
were. Anyone have any silver?
Yeah.
Very
I
important.
have.
Actually,
Yeah.
my
No.
Warhammer is highly polished silver.
Excellent.
Which
I
I'm
have
very,
many
very proud of.
coins, some of which are silver.
So
You love
I'll just melt those down
No.
and then
You will not.
no, the coins,
That's okay.
and
These
then
ones
like
are accurate.
make a plating on our weapons, and then we'll be fine.
Okay.
So it's excellent.
So he is not present. He is currently preparing himself for an event, a morning event for Inderborg.
Oh no.
So,
That is very sad. Where was this morning event being held?
The scholar's house.
Fantastic.
where
We may go and pay our
that
respects.
guy came from.
Everyone is
Yeah,
welcome
that's
to.
right. The two scholars
Those
came from
ones.
there.
Well, the visiting scholar came from out of town, but the first one came from the scholar's house. The one that was collecting
Collecting the belongings.
personal belongings. Were those personal belongings the belongings of the
When you died.
lady, the house, the
No?
caretaker?
Which personal belongings, sorry?
The guy from the scholar's house came
The
and collected.
Strenberg, whatever his name was. The
Yes.
scholar who visited.
That was her personal belongings, yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Was that her name? The one who's going
Yeah.
for the
The lady.
funeral? Is that the funeral he's going to?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, the
So,
personal
how-
belongings of Ingeborg.
How did she
Yeah.
pass?
They say old age.
While she was at work?
Yes.
Was she that old?
She was in her late 900th year, I believe.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
That was a very good innings then.
900 years.
So it was. She's got to be a
What's this got?
dwarf or an elf.
Probably an elf. I don't think dwarves live that long.
Yeah, what?
Mm,
To
dwarves
what
are-
race was she? Do you know?
Oh, God.
Was she a drow?
Sorry. She was getting to the end of her 3rd century. She was a dwarf.
Okay. Oh, my king.
So.
Very sorry.
I know every dwarf personally.
Yes, but all dwarves take these personally, so
Yeah. My 7th cousin.
that's right.
Five times removed.
Third time removed, and yes.
We mourn her daily.
I do believe it was a strange death. She was quite stubborn in her old age, but she did not look ill or anything.
Was there an investigation into
No.
her passing?
Has anyone reported it being strange to the guard?
No.
So what makes you think it's strange? Just because she was healthy otherwise?
Yeah.
People have heart attacks all the time. They're not dwarves, but
You're very sturdy.
yes, you are.
And so what did she do here? Just
Housekeeper.
cleaning and
Yes.
stuff? Would she have had access to this particular statue, do you know? That's disappeared?
She would have.
I want to go see where it was.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to talk to this Brock fella. Because
Can you-
I
can
give
you-
you
He's
a
not
tour
here,
of this
so-
place, or
Yes.
you can tour it yourself. You're free to browse.
Well, can you at least show us where it was?
Yes, I can.
In the room where it was?
Yeah.
It's in the front room.
That might be show us. I haven't paid for a drink in tonight as well.
so has the area been disturbed since,
No one has been present other than the sergeant.
and so the sergeant's already looked the place over.
Yes. Very briefly, she was here.
When was she here?
Would have been,
This morning?
yeah, early in the morning. Very early in the morning.
And when did the housekeeper pass? Was that yesterday?
No.
I thought it was a few weeks ago.
Yeah, a few weeks ago.
Does she have her own set of keys to clean? So she could open it up to clean the place?
I have those keys, yes.
When did you get them? And how did you get them back from her? Oh, shit, does she die?
From her body.
Nice.
So can you also show us where you found her
Yeah.
as well?
She was in the inventory room.
An inventory.
And
There's a fair few rooms in this place. It's 2-story.
so she
Yeah,
died.
doing what?
She
What
was-
was she in there doing?
she was killed in the inventory room with the book.
And that was like
Now we've just got
Colonel Frost.
I think she was
Yeah,
in the statue.
Yeah.
with the kettle
And then they took it away because it's evidence.
Oh no, she had her own room, sorry. That's where she passed.
And then they fed it to
Upstairs.
the rats.
So she died in her own room.
In her own room.
Who found her?
I
And can I ask what you went there to see her for?
When the place wasn't being cleaned, I did not see her. Knock on her door.
Do you know how long she had been dead for before you found her?
It would have been within the 24 hours.
Are you okay after seeing her?
Yes.
I'm sure being a dwarf, you're pretty tough.
I think this
Is it
man's
no?
known.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
Careful.
Sorry.
So I gather that her room's been cleaned out in preparation for someone else to come in.
Did have it here.
That is a lot of scrolling.
There's a lot of rooms here.
Oh, it's so cute. Look who's being the table now. Thanks, table now.
Okay, here we are.
He's a great table. Actually, it was a perfect spot.
Mostly, yes. Most of the belongings were taken away by Gulbrit Sternberg.
So why
There's a few
him?
books.
Why is he the one that took the belongings? Does he have a connection to her?
I mean, does she have family that he's going to give it to? Or...
Or is he family?
Those belongings and essays have been collected by Gulbrit is her housekeeper.
Oh,
So
so she's...
she
The housekeeper
got-
has a
Housekeeper
housekeeper.
as a housekeeper.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Okay.
Well, she obviously spends all of her time here, so
Yeah.
someone's got to clean her house.
Yeah,
Mm.
she likes cleaning houses, but not hers.
Alright.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
So how much did you pay her? A
I
lot.
did not pay her. No.
Or how much was she paid?
I do not know this.
How much have you paid?
Who
Certain amount.
who is your employer and her employer?
How?
Did they pay their taxes?
So paid by council.
I really want to see where the statue.
Actually, I haven't found it. But
Kitty cat. You go, you stay, you leave all your hair, and then you go.
After we've looked
You
at the
are rude.
statue room, we really should check out her room just to see if there's any remaining evidence.
We should also check out the inventory room.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the significance of that again?
you
Well,
went-
he
where she
originally
was found.
But
No, he said he found her in a room.
yeah,
the
but-
museum, the main
He-
room in this on the ground floor.
Yeah.
That's where it was stolen from.
Sean just let slip that it was an inventory.
Oh, okay.
By accident.
Oh, there's no inventory room.
Oh.
Oh.
So the room we're in, pretty much.
Yeah, so he says yes.
No, it's further in.
Oh,
You're in the entrance room at the moment.
There's a secret door, and inside that is the inventory room.
Would you like me to take you there, or would you like to browse yourself? Or investigate, I should say.
Well, perhaps you may need to stay here in case you get a sudden influx of visitors, so that you can make sure they sign the book.
Yeah.
And
Some of your fans may know you're here. They may
Well,
come rushing
that's
over
right.
here.
that's right.
You may have to keep them back, you know.
Is there a leaflet on the about the place, that we can
No.
use to go from room
Is
to
there a
room?
map for it?
Yeah. Is there
in
a
this room, you will find
audio
10
tour?
clues. Yeah, scan this QR code. You will find the interactive.
Yeah.
Heading through the main room?
Yeah.
Are those doors or windows?
Doors.
Oh.
That's a lot of doors.
Oh, wait.
VR.
They're not. They're different colour. The blue ones are windows. You can't see it on the projector. Blue ones are windows, and the white
Oh,
ones are doors.
okay.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Blue ones are windows.
Yeah, if you look at that.
Can't really see the
okay,
difference. They're
yeah.
a bit darker on.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay,
There's a lot of doors.
All right. Room number 9. Let me read the description. Halls of Law's museum contains an abundance of odd, antique, and historical objects. Glass cabinets and bookshelves line the walls, and several intriguing items are on display on wooden pedestals. Everything in the museum is impeccably clean and tightly organised. The museum's collection is extensive and ranges from ancient dwarven mining tools to curious items donated over the years, including a lacquered tarot card box, several intricately braided carpets from the hinterlands, exquisite sea elven arrowheads, a selection of ornate statuettes and figurines in different sizes, a bone crown, and a strikingly large assortment of gnomish fishing hooks and lures. A whole corner has been dedicated to the Winterhold's history and bygone mining activities. On one wall is a bronze plaque depicted to the memory of Dr. Eleanor Storsgok, a farmer, famed explorer, anthropologist, and collector. A large part of the museum's collection was donated by her many years ago. There is a staircase that leads to the upper area. It has been fitted with a narrow wheelchair rails for easy access.
That's good.
You do notice one of the windows has been smashed in. The glass has been cleaned.
Okay.
That's all.
Which window?
This one over here.
Okay. What is the
Is
display
that
next
the
to
guard on their way?
Yes.
It's been another kidnapping.
that? And suddenly the door guy's been kidnapped, and the book has been stolen. What is the display on either side of that? Do you know?
Go and have a look at them for a closer look.
Yeah.
You mentioned a tarot card
Yes.
deck. Can I just go pull a card out of that deck?
Yes, you can.
What do I get?
A Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. Okay.
No.
Okay,
Tarot
so
deck?
not tarot card. A
I didn't get a wish or taken to another dimension.
No.
I
It's the actual card deck.
will replace it.
It's a fake card deck. Isn't it?
oh, so it's
It's on hard. Eventually you'll get it.
Actually,
So
might
one
be-
thing that you have to do when you can, it's D&D rules.
Yep.
But you want to have a closer look at something. You say you want a closer look, and depending on what it is or how it is, depends on the roll you have to do.
Okay.
So you want to have a look at those other.
Yes, I want to have a look to see.
Yep. Give us a perception check.
So the glass on the floor,
Has been-
the window's still broken. And is it like a just a normal pane of glass, or is it like a
Normal pane of glass. Behind where the glass should be is wooden boards at the moment.
something board?
Dirty 20.
Of course it
Oh,
is.
I thought you were disappointed.
Okay.
No.
So the ones you're looking at have the various statuettes and things, and you do notice a wooden pedestal that is now empty. On top of that wooden pedestal is a sign that reads "Girl with a Lyre, porcelain figurine from Whiteport, date unknown, generously donated by the famous explorer Dr. Eleanor Storskog."
The same one that donated a lot of these things.
Yeah.
So, girl with a lyre. What else?
It
Yeah.
looked like it, right? No?
Girl with a
it was
Lyre,
broken
porcelain
and then there's
figurine
a
from
back coming
Whiteport,
out.
date unknown, generously donated by the famous explorer Dr. Eleanor Storskog.
Is there anything underneath the plinth, or like we lift up the plinth that it was standing on? Anything else of significance from the statues around it?
Everything seems untouched otherwise.
Can I have a look at the window and see,
Mm.
especially, like, have a look at it, but I kind of want to especially know if it was broken inside or out.
Mm.
Give us a perception check.
Oh, not 20.
Yeah.
On a roll.
Do you believe it was broken from the outside?
Like outside going in?
Yes.
Okay. See anything else about the window?
Any
Nothing that
blood
really
on
stands
the or anything on the
Yeah.
glass
Cloth, blood, you know.
like that's around?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Have they completely cleared up all the glass from it?
Yes.
There's no,
Everything's
there's
gone.
no, there's no blood or anything on the floors, or
Can I look closer at the platform that the statue was on and see if there's anything of note?
Nothing of note.
Okay.
Does it look like it was with other statues that are there? Does it look like it was part of a set?
No.
And what are the other ones that are there? Are they similar sort of style?
from the
Or
same place,
No.
or
Doesn't look the same. Looks totally different.
okay. Can I look out the next window
Yes.
so you can see what's outside?
That you can. There is another building opposite. What was that?
You know, the distance or height, or
Well, I don't know.
Across the foggy cobblestone street is a windowless brick building with a slanting slate roof.
so they jumped off the roof
Yeah.
and through the glass.
So-
How high
yeah.
is that window from the ground?
Like a meter.
Okay.
Is there any, like, security measures on these objects? Any
Nope.
magic that we can see?
Not that you can see.
Not that we can see.
Yeah.
You should use your
Slide
survival
Oh.
and look for tracks. You're a rogue, aren't you?
Yeah, but I don't have any survival. I'm like sleight
No.
of hand and dex.
Don't you have
I'm not
Skills?
wise.
I
Yeah.
have +3 in survival.
Yeah, maybe you should have a look then.
See if I can see any tracks left.
Like in the dirt and the dust. Thing.
Especially, yeah, actually, if there's anything outside as well.
Nothing outside. Nothing inside the building that you can see.
So, if this lady, the caretaker, died a while ago,
Mm.
does it look like the place has gotten dusty because she hasn't been here? So
I
we
haven't
can
had a replacement.
No, it said that
replacement.
they were all clean.
So we can see that where they've swept up, it's clear that that's the only area that's
It
clean.
did say it was all clean at the
Clean,
moment.
yeah.
Spotless.
So we need to go back and ask him who's replaced her.
Yeah.
Who's cleaning?
Yeah.
Fine.
Before we go, can I go use all my climbing and stuff to jump across to the
you
to the other
can.
building and see if I can find anything from a quick sweep in there.
Give
Just climb
you
as well.
guidance while you do that.
Absolutely.
Give us
you
a
will.
dexterity roll to get to the top.
Add a d4.
Added. Okay.
Well, you don't have to use it if you do a good roll.
Okay. Well.
You can save it.
Where is my oh, there. Okay. 22
Excellent. Okay.
without it.
But you still have it if you need it.
If I need it. Thank you.
You can clearly see there is fresh marks and footprints in the dark layer of soot near the black chimney.
Slay. Okay.
From there, the roof offers a clear view of the western rooms of the halls of law, including the museum.
So fresh footprints in the soot from the chimney. Okay.
What's your passive perception? Like 11 or 12?
12.
12.
Does it look like someone was camping there watching? Or?
No, it just looks like they were, I wouldn't say camping as such, but they were standing there for a bit and then just left. You can tell from the footprints.
So you can't tell that they ran out the window from there and
Mm.
left, or
On the leaded flashing of the chimney is a small piece of cloth, you notice.
Perfect.
The black cloth is frayed as it has been torn off. The material is made from finely spun wool.
Finally spun wool. Okay.
What colour is it?
Black.
Black.
Fine. Finally. Yeah. Can I, put some gloves on and grab it?
Which comes down. Can I closely examine it?
Well,
Does anyone else have investigation as a proficiency who would like to assist me?
Yeah, I'll assist you.
No point in really rolling. It's
No
black
point.
cloth, it's frayed.
Nothing.
The
Can't
material
tell
is finely
whether
spun wool.
it's made by drow or anything.
No.
Maybe they're wearing black.
yeah, we gotta keep an eye out on who's wearing finely spun wool.
probably more of a merchant or a high
The
collar.
sergeant sounded rich though.
She was very blue.
This
She might have been wearing a
the room where the statue was.
Yep.
Is there anything else in that room that is not where it should be, like other statues?
Everything looks like it's in place from where it should be.
Slightly off, or nothing
I've-
else
I've-
missing?
I've got a proficiency in history. Is there anything that I can see in that area that would be connected to this?
The statuette,
Yes.
the girl with the light, no. You don't.
So it's nothing else even from the same area?
Are there any books about the adventures of Eleanor Storkove or whatever her name is?
No.
No?
Can I look closer at the footprints and see if I can tell what
Size boot. or something?
yeah, like the race of whoever was
Yeah, are they
No.
heeled? Are they
Yeah,
leather
that's
shoes?
Definitely a boot. And
okay. Are they
seems like average size.
okay, so size of a human foot?
Is there stuff in this room that
I'm sorry, but I'm just going to stop blaming you. You did it.
Just to
You've
give
only
us,
known each other for a few weeks, so a couple months.
Yep.
just to give us more work to do.
I just think so.
So this lady, the
And
Dr.
Eleanor Stores
Yep.
Cog.
Yeah.
so she's quite well known in these parts, and in investigating when I was coming to Winterhold about the area, so I could write songs and poems of the people that lived here to appeal to
Yep.
the people that lived here. What did I find out about her? Because she's obviously a person of great renown in this area.
I
Yeah.
don't think they've got anything extra on her, so.
Okay, so she's not important.
She sort of is, but she's not.
Not here.
She gave the statue.
Not relevant to the situation. But yeah, there's nothing else on her.
Well, on our way.
But there'd be a
upstairs.
book.
Mm.
There'd be
You haven't been to any other
ledger.
rooms except for this one.
Can we go upstairs?
Yeah.
So in the inventory room, there'd be a ledger
There's no inventory room.
that would show all of the items that are in the museum, and anytime they've gone on loan or they've been, who brought it in and all that sort of stuff.
I feel like, given that there isn't actually an inventory room, as much as I wish there was, it might be either in the library or the front desk. Something like what you're describing.
Because I'm wondering if it was just donated on its own, or if it was with a group of other items that we could look at the other items to get a bit of an idea of context.
Like the plaque that talked about her donating it, was it donated like after her death?
Well, it said date unknown on it.
Oh, the date of the
the creation of it. Yeah.
It's just whether like she did one big donation or like.
Do we know anything about what point where this thing came from?
No.
So I like your idea of trying to find a library or some sort of record keeping.
That's one of the things that one of the suspicious people from yesterday came here from the library.
Yes. The wizard.
Luffy. Arfoy.
Yeah, I gave up on doing
So
yeah.
the library, it's not where they can borrow books and take away. They come here, they read, and then leave.
Correct.
So who runs the library in here? Is it the fellow at the front desk, or the people
Maybe
just
people
wander around?
themselves, yeah.
Yep.
Very
You haven't seen
trusting.
anyone else?
And yeah, aren't they?
Too trust.
I suppose they had like what, 3 people come yesterday,
Yeah,
and some ambassadors who didn't sign in.
almost as many as that were at my performance this morning.
Oh,
It might have
come
been the same
on.
people.
It could have been. They left.
To come here to commit a crime.
Exactly.
No.
They,
God.
We've cracked this case wide open.
Eureka points?
No.
Do you remember what the people who left the performance looked like?
yes.
No.
They were miners. No, they weren't miners because it was upper class.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a mining town.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was room 9, so there's clearly 1,000,000 in one room. So should we look?
Well, let's check out the library.
Yeah.
Do we know where the library is? Or
Can we go back
we
and
may
ask
just need
him?
to.
How about we just go upstairs?
Yeah.
Heading upstairs?
Yeah.
Right, you head upstairs to the library. Feel area.
It's probably prudent that we open each door as we pass and just have a look in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perhaps not so close to where the grumpy gnome is,
Yeah.
which is why I think checking out upstairs and doing the crime investigation.
We're not committing any crimes here, though, so why would he be upset?
He's a grumpy gnome.
Lord and Lady Hummingbird's library contains towering bookcases laden with heavy leather-bound books, which cover the subjects of history, geology, nature, and more. All books are perfectly sorted with equal distance from the spines to the edge of the shelf. The library also includes a massive floor-standing world globe and a filing cabinet with records of all the books. There is also a marble bust of Aurora Gnametrix, the first woman who successfully mapped the Hinterdale region. A large oil painting of Lord and Lady Hummingbird in a gilded gold frame hangs over the mantelpiece by the furnace. A plaque underneath the painting explains that the library was graciously funded by a generous donation by Lord and Lady Hummingbird.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
on
yeah,
the, it's on the shelf about girl with a live statue.
Or what was it?
No.
The region?
Whiteport.
Yeah,
No,
Whiteport.
Whiteport is where
You know, it's about Whiteport.
Not that you can find.
Do you know how far Whiteport is from where we are?
Map. Let's see. It's in far away.
it's where over here, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's quite a distance away.
Yeah. There's Winterhold there. Yeah.
Oh, can you see it? Where is it?
So Winterhold's in
We're
the middle.
going to hold here.
Oh, yep.
And Whitefoot's at the top.
Yeah.
That's a little bit away.
Yeah. Good distance.
Near Holy Pond.
So there's no books about that area at all.
Not that you can find. That's relevant to this.
So
Is there any books that are relevant to this?
No.
I want to have a look in the cabinet with the Dewey Decimal cards for all of the cards that list all of the books.
Yep.
And
would have used the
I'm going to look through and see if
I
any
didn't know that.
cards have been ripped out or removed.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Can I look behind the look behind the portraits? Any hidden...
No, but you can give us a perception roll while you're looking behind the portraits. You can look at the portraits too.
Another 20.
One of the
It's
oil
awesome.
portraits, as you're looking behind it, you do notice of the noble couple shows Lady Hummingbird on a curved love seat and Lord Hummingbird standing behind her. The couple wear fine noble clothes in rich burgundy, emerald velvet, and salmon pale tulle. You notice that Lord Hummingbird's couplings feature the motif of a flying black and white bird with a key in its beak.
Can I look closer at the books and see if there are any that are missing?
Nothing. No gaps, nothing.
Is there any
Oh, yeah.
statues of any birds? With
No
keys in
bird.
there?
Have we ever seen any insignia like the bird before?
No.
Or any statues with
No.
a bird?
Or have we ever seen the girl with the lion statue?
We haven't even seen it yet. We don't know what it looks like.
Yeah, well, I was hoping.
I'm guessing it's a girl who's probably holding a lyre.
I don't.
Possibly, but
Think
it
so.
also could look like a rat in a blue dress. So
Yeah, who is
It
a
could-
liar?
yeah.
Yes.
She's a temptress.
Okay.
Lady.
She's a shape-shifting siren.
Can we not hear about this love affair?
Yeah, gotta keep our heads in the game.
Yeah, come on.
Let's focus for now.
I know all about where rats.
It's so do we.
Given your songs and your stories, we know.
Okay. Moving swiftly on.
Can I check out the globe?
Oh yeah, is there like
It's a
a
globe, then it
pin
moves.
on the
Globe.
globe?
Give it a spin.
You
Yeah.
spin it.
There's nothing else really up there, is there?
Yes.
Is this pre-Pangea? Or pre whatever we are now? Is it Pangea on the globe? Is it all connected?
I mean,
Can I find Australia?
No.
I go, "Ooh."
This is like Middle Earth. Not
Yeah, yeah, no, I know.
if there's any kind of like people around, there's not Pangea.
Look,
Unless
this
it's
is
a fantasy, and then it could be.
Hey, we're all time travelers. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm literally Dragonborn. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, you're way before us. So yes.
Icky. So there are 2 rooms off the library, right?
Correct.
The one that's the top left one. Can
Yep.
I have a little peek?
Sure can. Morgan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Morgan goes to open the door.
Wait,
Oak
no, I
door
don't.
to the storage
Oh, never
opens
mind,
with a
I do.
low, drawn-out screech. As you peek inside, a ghostly veiled creature quickly moves towards you. What do you do?
Hello.
I won't eat you.
Yeah. I'll say. What do you mean, ghostly veiled? Okay, I'll say hello, and I'll sort of like.
So, within seconds, the white protective sheet that was covering a stone statue falls to the ground.
Oh,
I got a little spooky dude.
That was a jump scare.
Yeah.
Like,
Beneath
are
the
you
sheet is
okay?
a marble statue which portrays a proud dwarven woman with high cheekbones and braided hair. She carries a long-handled flail and her armor is decorated with an intricate symbol that resembles a crescent moon and snowflake.
is this one of your relatives?
It
You know
must
who
be.
this is?
Yeah. Who is this?
Probably my great aunt.
Ah, probably.
That's what every statue is.
Well, do you recognize the symbol? 'Cause
Do
it
I
could be like.
recognize
You can give us a history roll.
Assist with that.
Thank you. 10.
Icky.
You don't notice nothing.
Do you want
Do
to?
I-
I
Do I
definitely
roll
know this
history?
woman.
Sorry, nothing shut.
Dirty 20.
No, it'll be a 19.
Oh my god.
Your dwarven history is really good. The
Yes,
stone
it is.
statue is a fine example of excellent stone cutting work from the legendary Iron Shield clan era, and it portrays their last leader, Queen Freya Swiftsteel. The Iron Shield clan was an invading dwarven clan that once conquered large parts of eastern Far Away. Okay, so the rest of the room. Now
Definitely
that
not
Yeah,
real
I
religion then.
knew that too.
Yeah. Maybe you were just too busy gazing at it and go,
it looks like a
Sorry, I
story.
was a bit flustered.
It's filled with boxes and crates that contain different items which have been carefully wrapped and placed in wood shavings for protection. Some of the items appear to have been repacked recently based on the dates of the newly written labels that belong on each object. On a shelf is a glass box with the metal edges that have turned green with time. A note reading "Do not touch" has been attached to the box with a drop of white ethical glue. Inside the glass box is a hairy, mummified hand that it looks disturbingly human.
Can I have a closer look at the hand? Especially like medically like.
Is it still working?
Like
Can I take 10 minutes to cast detect magic?
Yep.
As a ritual.
I
On a
will still
close
be
look, it was
touching it. during that
perception
time.
roll. Perception roll.
Is that okay? Oh, great. I think that's a 5.
It's not enough either. You don't percept anything.
What if I give it like a lick?
Why?
Just the glass box that you're opening up and licking the hand.
Well, that we were told not to touch. Very
You can stop me, but I'm going to
okay,
start.
lawful
No,
good.
I don't think that is a good idea. It does say not to do that. I think we should respect that.
Is it a dwarven hand though?
Is it a dwarven hand?
No. Actually, I think
And he said
I've got it.
deceptively human.
Oh, is it?
Are they wearing any jewellery or anything? You know, first rings. Or...
They didn't. They supplied a picture in the actual book that they didn't supply for BTT, which is annoying. It's hairy,
Is it slight?
very
like
hairy,
thin?
hand, and black-ish color
Thin?
with claws.
Is it like
deceptively human?
Oh,
like
a
hairy as in
a were-
furred or hairy?
It's a were-rat.
Hairy as in fur.
were-rat. It's
No,
a were-rat
Can I
hand.
do
Is,
like
is,
a
is it a
medicine?
rat? Yeah,
Yeah.
Is it a rat claw?
Can I do like a medicine check to see what it came from?
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone does a perception roll. There's a tag at the bottom that states what's on
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Shh.
18.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would have.
You know that it is a dried animal paw, species unknown.
Okay. I just rolled an 18 for a perception check.
Okay, so it
It's on the
says
tag.
on the tag, Halls of Law, Department of Archaeology, Mining and History in Winterhold. Identification number 001892, reference ES200992. Description, dried animal paw, species unknown.
Oh.
Location, found at ancient stone shrine in the forest near Vitra Springs. Discovered by Eleanor Stosberg, PhD in anthropology, honourable member of the Royal Explorers, the Seven Keys Library, etc.
Okay, we get the idea.
Date found and acquired 3rd of June 1037. Donated to the Halls of Law on September 1287. Year of the Speckled Brown Adder.
This is a very long tag.
Yeah.
Can I have a
Still feel like I could learn more about it. If I...
Can I use either nature or animal handling or something to try and determine
Species.
the species? Bearing in mind, I've had a
Yeah.
lot to do with rats and were-rats. So if it's of a rodent variety,
You've had a lot of
I think
loving
I-
rat
I
hands
think I should get
correcting you.
advantage.
Well, I'll give you help because I've got an animal hand.
I will give you, reluctantly, I will give you guidance.
Yeah.
Keep
There's gotta be
reminding me
something
of the
here.
rat hair.
All right, natural 20.
Guys, we are rolling well, except for
I
Okay,
did get a
you're
nat 20
5.
before.
You do believe it's from a were-rat.
Told you. I told you.
Told you.
Yeah,
This
baby.
is from the Golden Road, I'm telling you now.
So,
Okay, so can I have a look at the boxes of the recently wrapped stuff? Are there any recently wrapped stuff within the last week? Like, you know, since the chickie died?
No.
Like, how old are the most recently wrapped stuff?
Looking at.
I don't know. He's
Something.
very regal.
They're both looking at something, actually.
Yeah, no.
Nothing recent.
Nothing recent. Looks like it's been there for a while.
Okay.
Was the were-rat
Yeah.
hand packed repackaged semi-recently?
Did I say that? What did I say?
Can
about it?
you contract
with boxes.
lycanthropy from...
It's on a shelf, so no.
From leaking it.
I'm not saying I'm going to.
It says don't touch
Look,
me.
I strongly believe that this is the hand of the rat in the blue dress. And I think we'd be remiss if we didn't take it and return
We
it
can
to
take it
her.
because this might be a really cool
I don't know
curiosity.
if we can steal it from a museum, though.
Yeah,
We
but
could just say we can borrow
Look,
it as part of our investigation.
You are lawful good paladin, right?
Yeah. fine.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We got asked to borrow it.
I do wonder if it's relevant because we have heard all these things about rats.
I know, but we just can't
Well,
steal
look,
it.
we know
We're
it's there.
not stealing it.
Guys, I'm chaotic neutral and I'm the voice of reason. We know it's there.
yeah, but
But
look,
we
what
can
if
come
we-
back to it.
as the great song tells you,
The great
So
song,
if
you
you-
wrote it.
if you ever encounter the rat
Hey, look,
in
I
the
may be
blue
lawfully good,
dress,
but I'm about to draw my sword.
be cautious and wary, for she's not who she professes.
We can see that she's
You're
she's
right,
got the hand in the jar.
Yeah, well, her beauty's fleeting, her intentions unclear.
I can't believe you're quoting yourself, trying to convince us. We've all heard this song.
She's a siren of seduction, a temptress of sin.
That's all got nothing to do with it.
Beneath her allure, darkness within.
When,
I'm telling you, it's all relevant to the case.
guys, can we just
How
have
did you?
that
I believe it's
back?
bag or anything.
I don't think your song
I'm
is relevant.
I'm
I'm
gonna
sorry.
search his bags.
Do you have other were-rat hands in your bag?
or some narcotics or psychotics or something.
Oh god.
No, I don't have any more. But
Do I need to get you some medicine? I
Um,
can do that. I think I have lesser restoration. I don't have remove curse, so if this were-rat gets you, then
I
I'm
think
sorry.
it's him. I
I
think.
don't know.
It's
Perhaps,
just weird. I'm
perhaps,
laughing.
Yeah.
perhaps you should leave.
But how many hands does the bard have?
Are you missing some fingers or?
No, they're all there.
Have we met anyone missing a hand?
No.
Remember, I
How
Okay,
old-
out
how-
of curiosity, what is the current year date in this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
how old?
because
How long
no
ago
clue.
was it
Oh.
found?
Because it was. When was it found? It was like-
Donated to the
87.
halls 1287, found and acquired 1037.
Oh, so
Yeah, that's
okay.
a couple of
a
hundred
while.
years.
Yeah.
So it's not. Is it mummified or is it?
There's just been
Doesn't look it.
the water stuff.
Depending on the species
It's
of,
not in any water.
like the type
Oh, I
of
thought you said-
humanoid who
sorry.
was the were-rat, they could still be around.
I thought you said it was in a greenish
Yeah,
liquid.
I agree.
No, the
No,
glass
it's
was
just
on
in a
green.
glass
Oh,
box.
was it? Oh,
So it's
I bet it hasn't decayed.
Yeah.
probably not. But it did say that it said the glass green.
the middle edges of the box.
What is
Yeah,
the
'cause they're
metal made
brass
from?
or something from copper.
The metal edges
Yeah.
of the box.
That's brass.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they've gone
Yeah.
green.
Okay.
How
I'll
big
tell
is
you
the
guys
box?
now, we're going to go into 2 sessions.
Yeah.
We have another 3 places to explore.
There's so many doors.
Okay,
we
what's
have
through the
to-
other door? Can we open the other door?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, going in there?
Yeah.
Yes. As much as I want to miss any clues.
Well, did we see what your detect magic turned up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
range of 30 feet, which would mean I sense anything downstairs at the same time.
Yeah, it's true.
It also lasts for 10 minutes.
What we can
Yeah,
always
it's not
do
kind of
as
okay.
well is if you're super busy
So
from
we have
now
to run
until
through the whole
Christmas,
place and see if
we can replace. We can do like a Stargate session and then this, and then a Stargate session. And
Yeah.
then this. Sorry, guys.
Mm.
Amazing, incredible ideas.
Although it'd probably be better to do this on Monday while
you
it's still
detect
fresh in our head.
Arcane
Yeah.
magic all around you.
All around.
Ooh, off the power button.
No, get down.
Yes, all around.
Get.
That's about it.
Sorry, what was
Yeah, sorry, I was focused on the cat.
What
he's about to turn around and step back on it.
school of magic?
Arcane.
Sorry?
arcane magic all
Is
around.
it arcane or magic?
Well,
Where?
There's
no,
the specific
like
schools of magic,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
trends.
like you're an
Investigation.
Yeah.
evocation.
Yeah, which means I'm good at making things explode.
Yeah,
So, sorry, I really
So-
was fully
arcane is
in the
more
in the room, in the doorway, in the what's
all everywhere.
everywhere.
So I'd say that there's some sort of magical protection on the building, perhaps. Would that be right?
You're detected everywhere.
Like, is it different types of things or one magic thing then?
Different ones from different areas all around.
So
But nothing in that storeroom specifically.
No.
Everything but the
Okay.
storeroom is
And
magical.
then I step it out
which is
into the library. There's nothing.
Oh, it's all around you.
Checked in
Like
the-
in that room as well.
Any objects?
I don't think it's that accurate. It just shows you the
No.
area that is. Or...
no, if you concentrate,
Yeah.
so because it's 10 minutes, so that eats into your 10 minutes.
Yep.
So say like everything is glowing around us, something might glow brighter than something else.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you can focus on that, and then you can get more information like the school and things like that. But it's not like identify magic,
Yeah.
like an identify
Identify.
spell.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
See if aura around any creature or object that is magical.
Yeah, okay. Concentrate on the different items, but everything pretty much in there has it on it.
Okay. And I can't identify the type of magic besides. But it's
No.
arcana or even with an
Let's
arcana
leave that
check.
in. Who's opening the south room?
Me.
Paladin?
Yes.
While the paladin's doing that, I just want to spend more time in this room trying to find the books that are about cults.
Well, maybe I see that have been removed lately.
Okay.
And used.
You find no books about cults.
But didn't the wizard come here?
Yeah,
But maybe he was here for something
The
else.
person that works here,
Brock.
Is in
Oh, I thought the wizard that came here.
Yeah, he said he was a scholar and he visited the library,
Ah, okay.
but obviously he
Yeah.
didn't remove any books if there's nothing being
Yeah.
touched.
You
So
haven't
maybe
entered
he was
that
here
room
for a
Yeah.
different reason.
because it's locked.
Oh.
Lufa.
Okay, well, I will. Do we really want to get into that room?
I don't know if we could break down the door. It would be causing
No,
damage.
It's locked with a
I could-
sturdy metal lock.
I have these tools and things.
Okay, sometimes if something's locked, it's
That
because
totally
it's
goes against
Pull
my
it back.
not
my way.
You
meant
wanted
be
to get in
open.
there.
I did, but if it's locked, then it should be locked for a reason.
Excuse me, my holy companions. Would you come over to this globe and talk to me for a moment?
Oh, of course. Have you seen how it spins?
So, would you stop looking at the
Didn't
jar?
the sergeant give us a skeleton key that opens pretty much every lock in the city?
Oh yeah, because you weren't there for that.
Oh, if you have one of that, then that's okay then.
Sorry,
That's a good point.
What's wrong?
I'm lawful good.
Well, you can't lie to her.
Well, no, I can. I'm not
Make
committing
Well,
any evil
You're
deed,
not meant to.
You're
encourage
enabling one.
and using my charisma to persuade.
either. But you're encouraging her to break the law, basically. Then.
Well,
It goes
we're,
against lawful good.
no, because we were told to investigate, and this is part of our investigation.
Do you really believe that there's something behind that door? We
And
really must see?
any of you
Well-
guys say the globe is really interesting.
Apparently,
Bye.
everything is glowing and magical around here,
Yes, I can see that.
so we really need to investigate behind this door.
While you guys
All
are
the
having,
cats could be behind this door. We need to rescue them.
What's it about the door?
while you guys are having this whole moral debate, I'm just gonna start.
Just
Yeah.
Unlocking.
I'm going to come over to you so I don't see them at the door.
Yeah, but you're still in
Have
this.
you seen this globe?
No, I have walked away. I've given my opinion.
I'm gonna.
And if you guys break the law, that's your choice. But I'm going to stay over here to make sure she doesn't lick the jar.
We are the law.
What
Um,
would you think about
Do I
me
need a
looking
sleight of hand? To...
Yes, it
The
will be.
globe, though.
As long as you have
That
a
you can
thieves tool,
Okay.
dexterity roll, sleight of hand if you
I
got
don't see initiative. There's
Yeah.
no sign here. There's
Yeah,
not to touch it.
Yeah, you slide of hand.
Yeah, I have +7.
And I'm not looking.
You don't know what's going on.
No,
you,
I
you're
have
still,
no-
you're in
I've
that
got
debate.
black
18.
That's a pass. You open the door.
Oh, guys, the skeleton key that Sergeant gave us works.
When did the sergeant give you the skeleton key?
What is it, okay? What?
She
It's
flipped
okay,
it to
guys.
me.
Let's check out what's happening in this room.
Yeah.
Oh, the door was unlocked already. Oh, I thought it was locked.
Yeah, no, it was jammed.
What a strange coincidence.
Yeah.
That's after I tested it, but I'm glad that.
It's
Yeah.
dark and chilly and clearly hasn't been used for some time. The room is furnished with a writing desk and a comfortable chair and a plain visitor's chair. The walls are filled with built-in bookshelves. Some shelves still hold leather-bound books, while others gape empty. The majority of their belongings and essays... you don't know that.
Look
The
closer.
remaining books concern legends, folklore, and the occult. A large section covers primordial history, including a full translation of the prophecy of the 9 omens.
Ooh, can we have a look at that?
There's a full translation of the prophecy of the 9 omens.
Thank
There's
goodness.
no more information on it.
No.
Look closer. What was the stuff that you were going to tell us?
Yeah,
well,
what's the essays on the desk?
Investigation or perception check.
yeah,
I
we're all
will
doing that.
investigate.
That's natural 20.
Oh my gosh, okay.
As you
Wow.
investigate the
This is
leather-bound
my
books,
dice from now on.
one of the books catches your attention, probably the prophecy of the 9 omens. When you take it down from the shelf, the book is surprisingly light. On close examination, you realise the book has been hollowed out. Inside, the secret compartment is a letter. However, the folded page is filled with a cryptic text that makes no sense to you.
What does it say?
Well, it doesn't.
Oh no, but if it says something,
You
then
have to give us an intelligence check to try and work out what it is.
Can I-
Perhaps
Do
our
I?
wizard.
Yeah. Do any
I've
of
got a
us
picture of it.
recognize it?
First letter. There it is. I'll show it to you. What you see? This is what you see.
Okay. You don't say. Can you click on the image again and then it?
Right.
What the hell? Enlarge. It's not normally how you do it.
It's like
Yeah.
some description.
That's what it looks like.
So it's not draconic by any chance,
No.
or thieves can't.
Dwarvish,
No.
elvish, or celestial.
You do notice some dwarvish and elvish symbols on there.
Okay.
I can read Elvish. Can I decipher any of them?
Some of it.
Oh, hello, kitty.
Any that makes sense?
No.
Can I try and decipher this?
With-
Being the intelligent wizard that I am.
Oh yeah, true. You can do the intelligence.
I
No.
love a good puzzle.
Can he guess with his intelligence?
Given that I also know dwarvish and elvish, can I help him decipher?
No.
We put it into Google
What is
Translate.
So we know it's a mix of Elvish and Dwarvish.
And something else you can't recognize.
Not all.
Is it celestial?
Okay. Are there any?
Can
Can I
we just
examine
think
the other
really
books
hard?
that are there? Is there anything that might?
Nothing relevant to other languages. That's what you're thinking.
Can
Or cipher.
can you use Arcana on it to determine if there's any magical nature to it?
There's no magical nature to it. It's just a parchment of paper.
Okay.
Can I examine the empty shelves? And just
Yep, they're empty.
how
Can I-
does it look like
can I
they've been
examine
empty for a long
Yes,
time?
there is dust.
Okay.
Can I examine the papers on the desk?
Yeah. Was there papers on the desk? Was there papers? No, there's a writing desk, comfortable chair,
There's nothing.
and the walls have leather-bound books, so that's it. There's no papers.
Is there any like drawers on the desk? Or hidden compartments?
Portraits and so on.
No.
You mentioned occult books.
Yes.
Is that other than the history of the 9?
Yeah.
There's other occult books there?
Yes. there is.
Yeah. So a religion check on those or an investigation?
No.
No, nothing of interest. Check under the rug.
Nothing under the rug.
Okay. Well, we'll take that letter thing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can find someone to.
Okay, and then we'll
We've
head
got one of the scholar houses.
out.
We do need to head up to the scholar house.
Yeah. Talk to two of them, don't we?
And that's also where Brock is preparing for Ingeborg's
Yes.
funerary rites.
So somebody may be able to discreetly tell us what the other language is, or even decipher it for us.
And we need to check the body before they bury it.
Yes.
So should
We need to
we
know how many
maybe?
hands have.
Maybe we should take the glass case in case it's only got one hand, and we can then compare.
She was very old,
Exactly.
and the hands also very old.
Exactly.
Does one of us have photographic memory and can just like do that? Because I don't know how I feel about taking the hand.
We wouldn't be
When-
we would be asking permission to take it
Yeah,
first.
damn straight you would be.
Yeah,
I have never advocated for theft.
Please don't.
actually,
I don't approve of
let's just
that.
take it.
I could leave something in its place.
Oh my god.
Not an equivalent exchange.
That's
No,
right.
and not an equivalent weight.
It's not a.
No.
What do you think is Indiana Jones where it's going to come out?
Yeah. It is.
If we look out the windows of this room, do we see anything?
That's a good thing.
The building on the other side of the road that you saw earlier when investigated. That's it.
You might be facing the wrong direction, but
Can we have a look at the
No.
windows?
It was
Yep, they're open.
all that.
Is there any
Hold
like
up.
I don't know, like fingerprints
I
or
haven't got anything
traces?
out.
No.
No.
And there's one other
Oh,
door
I don't
that
know.
we haven't looked at.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one I'm standing next to, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the windows open and they're not locked in this room that is otherwise. No, it wasn't locked. What am I thinking?
yeah. What's this?
It's never locked.
Just be careful there.
It's just that there are unlocked
Okay,
windows
yeah.
if
Have the
someone
windows
wanted to
been
enter
opened
this
recently?
way.
In yeah.
Um,
Also, as we
okay.
leave this room, I will lock
Shut it properly.
it.
Just make sure you shut
Why
the
are
door
you
behind
locking
you.
the door? If it
That
was
was not
locked
locked
before.
I just think that some people should keep out of things that might be precious.
How about you just shut it while I open go open the other one?
Just leave things as we found them. So just
Yeah.
leave
Yeah.
it.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just leave it closed.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are your hands doing
Nothing.
over there?
I have nervous hands.
Oh, of course. Of course.
You're a very bad rogue. All right, let's go through the other door.
Yeah.
Hold up. Alright. It's a long hallway.
Oh.
4 more doors.
Oh my god.
Oh, one,
And
or
there's
is it
always
one
doors
with
on the
doors.
first floor that we haven't opened yet.
Mhm. Should
3
we
hours just in
should
the-
we
that's the
go
floor.
through every door?
Yeah, can we just
Building.
open up the first door
Technically,
together?
yes.
Okay.
We
You
might
want to be a
find
clever
another
investigator,
hand.
don't you?
Just
Yeah.
wait.
Or we might find
All right.
a
Well,
cipher code so we can decipher what this letter is. Or
Alright, where we headed?
first door.
Yeah.
First door. Okay. It is locked.
okay.
Okay, I'm gonna walk to the next door.
You guys all walk
Yeah,
to the
let's-
next door.
It's locked. Let's move on. Let's
Yeah.
move on. Let's do the next door.
It is.
So that first door, guys, turns out it's actually open.
Oh, to get in.
You did
Oh,
really
to
bad.
get in. They really need
Yeah.
to oil their hinges.
Definitely.
So what's in the first one?
Alright, we'll go back to the first one. The room contains several bookcases and glass cabinets filled with rare tomes, curious historical items, anatomical objects, bell jars, and more.
Oh, any
Um, One of the glass cabinets contains drow weapons and armor, including a matte black leather armor, an engraved dagger with vicious double-sided serrated edges, a pair of soft, narrow boots with odd pockets, and a sleek hand crossbow decorated with the evil spider queen symbol. The glass
Look closer.
Yep, you can. Arcana check.
Oh,
Guidance.
crap. Thanks.
It does,
What
say,
with that?
it does state down the bottom that those were confiscated in the Winterhold's soldiers' fight against the Dark Elves.
Wait, am I
Like,
still?
detect magic,
Yes.
making them glow.
Oh yeah, it's all
infinitely?
glowing. The whole cabinet is.
Am I still doing a thingy? Yeah, and you can add a D4.
Okay. Oh, donate it. Natural 20.
Oh,
On a roll.
Okay.
why can't we roll these good for Stargate?
Yeah.
As you study the
Is it Tim's
dagger,
dice or-
you notice the
Not with
inscription
mine.
hidden between the decorative spider engravings. The arcane inscription suggests that the dagger is imbued with some sort of evil enchantment. The spell detect magic,
Which is up.
which is up there, reveals a faint aura of evocation magic.
Yeah, that's you, isn't it? Okay, mad.
Can we see if anything's been moved or disturbed in here recently?
No, doesn't look like it's anything's been moved for ages.
Is anything dusty or is it still clean?
Oh, it's a bit dusty in here.
And what's in the jars? The anatomical jars?
Anatomical stuff.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome.
I
Any
will-
particularly intriguing?
No,
Hmm.
nothing to lick.
Well, nothing that should be lit.
Well, not unless you open the jar.
Anything interesting in the books?
The liquid is
there was-
obviously alcohol.
You said there was tomes,
Oh,
dusty
no.
tomes.
I'm not that desperate for a drink. It's
Yeah,
more,
sure.
sometimes I'm better at investigating things with my tongue.
You got to use all 5 senses.
Exactly, yeah.
While everyone's distracted, can I try and grab the dagger?
Yep. You can grab the dagger. Nothing stops you, but you're just trying to do it stealthily so no one sees you. Okay.
Is it like a case that you got to open?
Not 20.
Whoa! That is like the fourth now.
Yeah.
Okay, con saving throw, please.
Okay.
21.
You do feel slightly ill when you pick it up, but you are unaffected otherwise. It is a dagger +2.
Oh,
On to the next room.
Yep.
And I. Oh, close.
The other one? Yep, what's everyone's left? This cramped study contains a writing desk and several bookcases. On the desks are papers, quills, and a heavy olive green leather-bound book. Next to the thick book is a jade sailing boat of outlandish design and a rolled-up dolly tablecloth with a colourful embroidered motif of rolling hills and red gnomish patterns. He's putting on excess weight. The jade sailing boat and gnomish dolly, am I saying that correctly?
Doily.
Doily tablecloth belong to Halls of Law's museum and are waiting to be recorded. It's part of the inventory.
Okay, can we look at the book?
Yep.
It's probably an inventory. It's an inventory book.
Yeah.
Okay, give us an intelligence investigation check as you look through the book.
got
Can I
it.
assist with that?
If you need it.
Yeah, assistance and guidance on everything.
So the book records
18.
various objects that have brought into the Halls of Law. 18?
Yep.
You do find an entry in the inventory book of the stolen porcelain figurine, the girl with the lyre. The entry has a brief description of the porcelain figure, including the height and weight, 9 3/4 inches and 5 lb.
Okay. So
Does it say when it was recorded in part of the museum's collection?
Yeah.
I'm sure there is a date, but it doesn't state it.
Yeah.
I'd say it was a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks, a month.
It's only been
maybe.
here a little bit.
Yeah,
Long
it
time.
hasn't been here
Recent.
long, but yeah, there's no date, so
So
And
what-
does it
if-
say-
don't take that to account.
If
But
it was donated, it was donated by the
Yeah, like who
The TV.
donated it?
yeah. She did.
Eleanor's.
No,
What?
but she's dead,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or did it
Part
come
of her
from her
collection.
estate?
Yeah.
Something
No.
like
Eleanor donated it. Ingeborg is the dead one.
No, no, Eleanor's dead.
Yeah,
right?
Eleanor was the famous
Dr.
star-
Eleanor?
Eleanor.
pretty sure she's dead too.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
but
the
not
famous
not the
adventurer
dead
who
one that
donated
we were
most
Yeah.
talking about.
of
Yeah.
his
Okay.
So who from her estate has been very slowly donating her stuff? Does it say?
So it's only been there a few weeks.
But also, yeah. But if you were going to donate your dead
It was
relatives,
only registered a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
It might have been here longer
So,
because there's a whole pile of stuff that hasn't been registered. If
Yeah.
you look through the stuff that's in this room and the stuff that's in the book, there's a whole stuff that hasn't been done.
positive. that someone in the past has come into contact with this statue and for whatever reason wanted it, and it went out of circulation. Then when it's been put out on display, somehow they've found out about it and they've come and they've stolen it.
I feel like there's something about this statue we've not figured out yet, because I do not believe it is worth nothing.
Yeah.
No.
Just
And
out of curiosity, how old was the missing cat poster on you when you saw it?
What you saw.
Yeah.
Very recent.
We
You'd
know-
say it was put up just the same day, even the day before, maybe.
We know all this business with the kidnappings only started a couple of weeks ago.
Same time as the statue went out.
And see, I know because I've
Sometimes
been
the cats
putting up
disappear.
my flyers
Same
all
time
over
as the
town
rats,
on
same
how to
time as
talk.
the drow.
That means
Oh,
so
for the missing cat
Yeah,
poster.
so-
No, no, it's gone up.
everything's
overnight.
happened since it got put on display,
Yeah.
not since it was stolen.
Yes. It is all concentrated in the same time period.
Is there anything else in the book about the statue? Just height and weight.
Does it tell you in the book what was catalogued before and after? Or not?
No.
Not important. Okay.
Nothing that's relevant. It hasn't been listed.
So if we have a look at the other items in the room that are yet to be catalogued,
Nothing of interest, but yep.
but it's all got little tags on it saying where it's from and things like that.
Mhm.
Next room.
Next room. Okay, it's unlocked. Yeah. Okay. A variety of antique objects and rows of books fill the built-in bookcases and glass cabinets of this octagonal meeting room. In the middle of the room is a heavy walnut table that is decked with old maps and documents. Fire crackles and burns in the fireplace behind a metal mesh screen.
Okay, let's have a look at the maps on the
Yeah,
table.
maps.
Sorry.
Local maps? It doesn't say.
While they're doing that, can I just go to that last door and test? Is it locked?
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what you guys are.
Unlocked.
Okay, cool. All right, that's fine then. I'll just test the door and come back.
Is there anything of interest in the books on the walls?
No.
Anything in the display cabinets?
Can I have a look at the fire and see if anyone's burnt anything in there? Like, not something that isn't wood?
Not that you can see, no.
No, because it might be burnt.
But it is
What if there's like a little
normal
corner
fire.
or something?
It is a normal fire, but
Yes.
Can you
Um,
can we tell if it's been burning for a while?
Yes, it
Like
looks
it's
like
been
it's
like
been going
constantly
for-
burning, sort of thing.
And when was the last piece of kindling put in it?
Is it
Like, can we, as in,
Hours ago.
Okay.
Many hours.
Okay.
so it's burning low?
Bruise the books in the wall.
Yeah, nothing. Interest.
What's
We have
out
a
the
look
window?
through the window.
It's out.
the guard barracks.
Yes, the guard barracks. Yeah, that would be directly south from you.
Are
Have
the
those,
guard
You can't really see into the barracks area, but you do see the wall of their out area.
have those windows been opened?
No.
Does it look like the distance to the guards barracks? How close is it?
Not close enough to jump to.
if you're a normal jumpy person.
Or anything else. No.
What if
So
you
a
were-
kick Yankee or anything, you cannot jump.
It's
What if
like
you
a
were
main
aware
road.
of that
He needs
That's
to
right.
pull the window.
Just saying, I can go an extra 3 feet. So
All right, what's in the last room?
crazy.
Okay, next room. This room is filled with new crates in pale spruce wood. The southern part of the room is divided by red drapery. New crates have been ordered.
What's in the crate?
Nothing. They're empty. They're new, brand new crates.
Oh,
To
Is
put
there
things into.
ship them off, or
Uh,
is there any paperwork in the room?
No, nothing.
Can we see the room?
Well, it could be what
You
they.
can go to the room to the south. Yep.
Could be what they.
Wait.
Oh, the divider.
Yeah, like as
like
in on the
they
map.
use
Oh,
these crates
Yeah,
when
I
they
could
go
suppose
to
I
pick
could show
stuff
it to you.
up.
Thank
Mm.
you.
There we go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, right.
And
What's behind the drape?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's sleeping there.
Behind the drapery is sparsely furnished with a second-hand chest of drawers and a narrow, creaky wrought iron bed that is covered with a worn green blanket.
So this is Brock's room.
Are we
Does it have a
assuming that?
sign on the door that says Brock's room?
That or it's a wear rat.
Is
Is
the
there any evidence of
Yeah.
in the cupboard of who might wear clothing? Yeah, like in the chest of drawers.
Chest of drawers. You can give us an investigation check.
is the
Yeah, I
bed
don't-
warm?
There's
Yeah,
no
that's not going to work today.
walls.
Oh,
The bed warm?
Oh, cool.
No.
Sorry.
You hop in the bed and
You can, if you want to try, you can also roll a d4,
That's
just in case. So you got 6 plus your...
So it'd be 13.
that's enough.
Cool. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
In one of the drawers, you find a stack of letters in a slim paper
Oh.
journal that has been labelled expenses
Like,
in small handwriting. The letters are unsent. They are addressed to what appear to be can't remember his last name, but
I didn't take most last.
didn't
It
That
was
was Stormberg.
Don't-
you? Martensen. It seems like to Mr. and Mrs. Martensen. It says on them.
What's the vibe of the letters? Like, what are they about?
The pages read almost like a diary and reveal what this person that's writing it misses about his family deeply. Also, that his family was strongly opposed to his decision to leave the tribe and move to an overcrowded, filthy town. The letters don't mention the burglary at the halls of law. Yeah.
Hudson was one of the suspects that the sergeant asked us to talk to.
Was it Luthé Martins? Who was
Was it Brock Martinson? No, it was. I did write that down. It was.
Says Brock.
so it's Brock's room.
What
So
is,
these are
what
letters
is, what
to
is
his
in the
parents.
expenses book?
The expense book, it's meagre, but it is clear that Brock's finances are very poor. Despite this, some costs have been noted as charity. The 2 latest posts are a bag of apples and a loaf of bread. The charity expenses are for food that... Know that? No?
okay? Look closer.
Are for food. Who lives down in... Yeah, no, you don't know that either. You can... investigation check.
That's right off.
Guidance.
Assistant.
In addition, the book reveals that he receives money every other week from a source that has been shortened to TLA. Acronym stands. Yeah, you don't know that. What did you get?
It'll be
Investigation.
27.
Okay, so what's the look?
L.A.
Tiny ladies association.
No,
You notice while you're looking up the drawer,
Lycanthrope Association.
Okay.
It's the were rat again.
Because were rats are tiny like this.
They are.
while you're kneeling down looking at the drawer,
We've got it.
you
We've
do
solved
notice
it.
there is a
We
box
cracked
under
the
the
case
bed.
again.
The
box
bed
out.
that I'm currently in.
Okay.
I had a little.
You're having a Goldilocks nap.
You find a suit of black studded leather armor and a sturdy club that looks wildly out of place behind the laundry bag that was there as well.
Does it
Okay,
look
what's in the
like the
laundry
drow
bag?
armor?
Huh?
What does it look like the drow
No, it
armor?
does not. No.
What's
Okay.
what's in the laundry bag?
Is dirty clothes.
Are they
Any
black?
black wool fabric?
No, there is not.
It's too fine. He's got poor.
Yeah, but that's the
Hey,
mystery.
So he's from a tribe,
Yeah, so he has
Um,
armor.
and he's interested in cults.
How big is the armor? Like, can we guess how large
Is he
this
orange?
man is?
He's taller than you, definitely.
Like just medium.
That's not hard.
Yeah,
Like
standard human, but bulky. He's very bulky.
Okay.
So
This armor would
bigger
not
than
fit
bigger
you.
than the paladin.
Yeah, with your armor, basically.
Okay.
Like buff humanoid size.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any markings on the armor or the club?
No, nothing.
Yeah, the club I'm interested by.
Yeah,
It doesn't look like the club's being used much at all.
but there's no clan markings or anything like that we could.
What about the letters? Don't they have an address?
No, the two Mr. and Mrs. Morton.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But
like,
like
they're
addressed
addressed.
somewhere.
It just says the Mr. and Mrs. on the front, and that's it.
okay.
They're not.
Need
They're not
any
really
intentions
letters.
between them?
They're kind of just a diary.
Like he's writing to them, but he's just
Yeah.
writing a diary.
Yeah,
That's what it looks like.
Maybe in case he dies. Like it's got 2 men.
yeah.
Oh my god.
But why would he be worried about dying?
It may just be he's too embarrassed to actually have a diary. So
Well, he wants to write to them, but they've outcast him.
well,
basically.
they
They're
don't
leaving.
approve of him moving.
Yeah. So they're probably not going to
To
want
chase
to.
his dreams in the city.
Yeah.
We should tell him that we approve of his.
Oh.
Yes,
Okay, you lawful
we
good.
might want to
Is
be
there
careful
anything
about
un-
telling him.
Oh,
that
is that
he's
where you
died.
found the armor under the bed?
Yeah, true.
Yes. There's,
Okay.
Then we'd
there's
already
nothing else
be
of
his
interest on the armor.
parents.
under the rug?
Nothing under it.
Under the mattress?
Nothing under the mattress. You have to move someone else that's currently on the mattress.
Sorry.
I can just lift her up. It's all good.
I don't know if you can. I'm
You're only a slight rogue.
What's
No,
that?
well,
I
I'm
know
also
you're
Dragonborn,
Dragonborn. Sorry.
The
Well,
window.
your strength is pretty.
What about the
high.
window?
Yeah.
What's outside?
Yeah. What's outside that window?
Is
It'd be
there?
more.
Yeah, it'll be the edge of the barracks.
Yeah.
But opening the window up,
Yeah.
is it very easy to climb out the window and down?
It's about 5-6 meters down from there.
There's no trellis?
No.
Or a crate?
Has
or
that
something
window
like
been
that?
opened?
Are there any?
No, fair well.
Yeah, any claw marks on the wall?
No. Behind the
Okay.
bed head, is that what you're thinking?
Yeah. Are there? Yeah. Any rope fibres on the
No.
wrought iron?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Lucas does not look impressed.
Are
Well,
there
I'm
any
friends with him.
black hair? Any black hairs on the pillow or on the bed?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Should we go downstairs
I think
and
so.
look at those other couple of doors that were on the way?
Yeah, so
back
in the
into
middle
the-
of this hallway, those are stairs down.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
good.
pretty sure there is.
Or is it?
So look, yep, there's stairs.
Can we, as we leave, like neaten up his room?
Put everything back
Yeah.
as it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Heading back downstairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Still. There we go. Stairs there.
So
Which
are
is-
those doors to go down into the basement or something?
Yeah. Where do those
On
three
either
doors
side
go?
of me?
Yeah, I think so. Let me check. Alright.
Do they go down
So,
further?
Yeah.
Whoever drew this had a fun.
Yeah, I know. 3 layers.
I think it's kind of more coloured at least.
Mm.
Okay. So you're in corridor. So you're currently in the corridor. The walnut half-paneled walls are decorated with oil portraits of people who have previously been the head of the department. At the end of the corridors is an alcove with a woodcut triptych shrine, flanked by 2 ornamental lanterns. The woodcut displays a long-haired woman in a flowing robe next to a dark lake surrounded by tall trees. The woman is given a chalice to a kneeling one-eyed warrior. 2 black ravens sit on the man's shoulders. At the bottom of the woodcut is a series of blocky dwarvish runes that read, "May we all strive to receive knowledge and enlightenment." But yes, there is a stairs going down and stairs going up behind you as well.
So a triptych is like a
Can I spell that right?
thing.
Triptych.
Yeah, it's a code thing, isn't it?
Okay.
No, triptych is 3 pictures that make 1 picture.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. That makes sense now. Okay.
But can I see, like, is it an actual, like, shrine?
Give us a religion check.
I'm not actually.
You better not fail this. I'll give you. I'll assist you.
Oh, excellent. Can I cast guidance on myself?
Yeah.
I think I can.
Yeah.
It's like a just a creature. Okay. Okay. That is 14.
14, yes. The illustration of the shrine is a tribute to the Saga, goddess of knowledge and prophecies. Saga is widely revered among dwarves and scholars who seek insight and knowledge. According to legend, the lake holds water from Stokkavakabeg waterfall. The kneeling warrior who is accepting Saga's chalice is Odin, god of wisdom, also known as Odin, and the All-Father, ruler of Asgard.
The Asgard.
Yeah.
I was wondering when it had 2 ravens.
So, Zargate
So we
downstairs.
had
Yeah.
one.
Well, yeah, didn't he have 2 ravens?
Yeah,
Okay.
raven on each shoulder.
Yeah. And Odin has ravens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's fine.
Cool.
So,
Do
But
we
does
check out the
does
doors on this level, or do we go downstairs?
There's
yeah, can we just quickly open those doors?
I think, yeah,
The
let's
2 in front of him?
finish
There's-
investigating
there's-
this
Technically, there's
floor and
3.
then...
well, isn't one door going upstairs?
No, that's where we just came from.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
and
where
the other
I
door-
am,
There's one door going. Yeah.
It's going down.
Yes.
We've also got one in the main room as well. We first came in.
Yeah.
So just have
Or is
oh,
it 3?
Sorry, 3.
Three?
Is that better?
Oh,
Oh wow.
Missed that corridor. But you go into the ones, these 3 in the corridor first.
Yes.
Okay, this one out here does lead outside.
Oh,
okay.
it's got courtyard.
There is an outside area.
Oh, God.
it's like an enclosed courtyard kind of thing.
Sort of, yes.
Doesn't really go anywhere.
What number is this? There is no number. I know there's a description for it because there is one here.
Oh.
Where is it? Can't remember, but it's a small little courtyard. I can't find it, but I can remember.
Mhm.
And there is a doghouse present, and there is a dog inside.
The dog take the cat. Is there a cat in the doghouse?
No,
No.
it's a
Because
dog.
that's the missing
No.
cat has been taken by the dog. Because the dog is friends
This
with the
guy
rat.
lifts his head and slowly waddles his way out to you.
Oh, it's a battle hound.
Doing that.
Oh,
Oh, his name's Admiral. That's cute.
Hello, my name is Colonel.
oh yeah, real.
But yeah, that's basically all that's outside. Alright, heading to the other
Anyone
rooms.
got animal whispering.
Or speak with animals?
handling, yeah.
Because I bet you,
None of us.
I bet you that dog witnessed the
Whole
thing.
thing. Yeah.
Don't think anyone had, because that's like a druid or a ranger spell.
Yeah.
And we don't have one.
There was yeah.
Choose the druid.
Was there a druid?
No, there was no trouble. There was a ranger though.
This
Yeah.
door is open.
Level 4 ranger, probably. Oh, actually, is that a level 1
Yeah.
spell? Sleeping
Okay,
Magic?
what's that
Okay,
one?
so I was hoping that would open to the same room.
The Scholars' Library is open to every one of the halls of law, as well as visiting scholars. It holds an excellent and prized collection of leather-bound books. All books are perfectly arranged and meticulously stored by genre and alphabetical order. There are several comfortable leather armchairs scattered around the room for quiet reading. In front of one of the chairs are several forgotten notes left by an absent-minded scholar.
So 2 libraries.
Okay, any of those notes of interest?
For a few minutes. Smoke.
Well, if it was the visiting scholar and we that left them, we grab those notes because that's an introduction for us to talk to the scholar.
It's also
Hey,
like we
you
should
update.
return his belongings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
And then Sparta's gonna slip.
So is there anything of interest on those notes though? Before
No.
our bard can take them and stick them.
Nothing of major interest to yourselves, but it might be to someone else. On one of the walls are several framed notes that remind the readers about the 27 extensive rules that apply to everyone who visits the library. For example, it is forbidden to bring books outside the room or smoke pipes inside the library. It is also noted that making dog ears in any book may lead to serious lifelong ban from using the library. An additional section has added to this rule to clarify that applies even to people who have been brought back from the afterlife by magic or divine means.
Are there any books out of place?
No. Everything's in order.
Yeah, what has Ingeborg
And
been doing?
what are the
for books?
notes?
Mhm.
You say?
It doesn't say anything.
Okay. Well, we'll grab those to give back to the visiting scholar, returning to him something that belongs to him, as we should be doing with the sand.
I don't think he's going to want him
We
back. in
should
the
be
book, do you?
returning it.
Can I just
I
look
wonder
around the
if they
chair,
would
under the
take
chair and
that the
stuff?
wrong way.
Yep, nothing.
We won't know till we
In
try.
the bottom left corner, does that?
I
lead
could
somewhere?
try to like lesser restoration.
Bottom
of that.
left corner, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it might
It's
get
just the wall there.
a whole
and-
arm.
It might like be able to, make
Okay.
it work again.
Well, do you want to go into the last room then?
Reanimate it.
Well, no, like
Frankenstein it.
stitch it back on and then healing
Are
magic.
we all
it.
getting messages?
Yeah, I know. We all got messages at the same time.
Did we?
Oh, it's you two.
Yeah, it's us
Oh,
two.
family
Family
chat.
chat.
Family.
Oh, it's not the girl that disappeared?
No,
Did you-
Right now.
Did you
I
get
got
that?
that. I got that
I
because
didn't
I had to look at it because obviously
Yeah.
she was suspected to be in the Queanbeyan area,
Yeah.
and she's a teenage girl, so chances are she'd show up at work.
Did you guys get that?
No.
Yesterday, you guys might not have because it would have been.
Well, she
Queanbeyan area.
disappeared from Tuggeranong, Woden Tuggeranong area.
Queanbeyan should get those messages. I've got nothing.
You
Oh
didn't-
really? I did.
But
Yeah.
I think it just sends it out based on the tower, like the
Yeah.
bell
I
tower.
was
So
in
you would have been at
Fishkill, though.
work.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
They send out the New South Wales Police send out messages. for
Anything in
missing.
Canberra should go to everyone in Canberra.
Yeah.
Good.
yeah,
Small
it
enough.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. True. Everyone
should.
does.
And
Yeah.
it was.
He's like, this I'm out.
Well, yeah. It's because I moved the thing
Yeah,
that moved.
New
the
South Wales
weight.
Police seeking 14-year-old Matilda Wild.
Yeah. Anyway.
14-year-old.
Yeah.
Believed to be frequenting Mount Druitt and Queanbeyan areas.
Why is she on Mount Druitt a lot?
And then it had a photo of her.
Why's she doing this?
Well, this is a tangent.
Yeah, maybe father's in Mount Druitt or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Hmm.
Not good.
No,
Hopefully
I
they
kept an
find
eye out. 'cause-
Room next door.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, that was yesterday. So I wonder if you can find updates on Twitter and stuff.
Okay. Smaller room adjacent to the museum. A polished desk contains a stack of pamphlets with information about the museum and a donation box to support the museum's work. We were asking about the pamphlets before. This is where they are. There are also
Yeah,
several
yeah,
signs that
yours,
detail the explicit rules for the museum. For example, it is forbidden to enter the museum, or any other part of the halls of law for that matter, with muddy boots. Touching any of the objects is strictly forbidden, and if a visitor hasn't yet signed the visitor's log at the entrance, they are instructed to do so immediately.
So from the map, are those muddy footprints?
Clearly
I
quite muddy.
No,
but
no, no. Anything else in there you wanted to do?
So there's
Anything on
a
the-
stack of things.
Yes.
Lots of
Oh
things.
my god.
There's nothing. You flick through the pamphlets. There's nothing hidden in them, or
Why are
No.
the pamphlets not in the front?
Yeah.
excess.
Yeah, but we asked about pamphlets at the front desk and he just looked at us strangely.
I think he
We
looked
should
up
take one.
strangely in
We should.
general.
They're provided for free, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some misprints in there.
Yes, and then we could let them know that there's errors.
But how the guy at the front desk didn't know that there were pamphlets?
He knew all these other specific rules.
suspicious.
I think you asked him how long he's been here.
No.
No, but we're going out that
We
way.
can. We can ask.
On the way out, yes.
Or do we want to go down?
We need to go down anyway.
Yeah, let's
Well,
go down.
what-
And there's more doors
Yeah.
in the central area as well.
Basements are cool.
Yeah, basements
Yeah.
are cool.
I bet there's something interesting in the basement.
Yeah.
We haven't checked out the cellar
No.
of the other
No,
place yet.
No. There's probably a DHT down there.
You think that there are DHDs everywhere?
Yes.
You think
There
that
should
there's a DHD
There should be.
on the
There-
way to...
There's
How
one.
fun life would be if we could just DHD everywhere. Be much fun.
Is the door going down locked?
Very much so. There's a sturdy oak door. It appears to be locked. However, you find that it's just jammed.
Lucky.
Yeah, like all the other doors were.
Well,
Yeah, we
it's
need
an
to have a
old
strong
building.
word with the doorman about the quality of his doors and the maintenance.
Obviously, they
on
don't
them.
get through them very often.
It's probably
Okay. Let's,
swelling from the cold.
let's just barge the door open there. If it's unlocked.
Carefully.
Yeah,
Carefully barge the door.
carefully shoulder it.
It does not budge.
Really?
Even with
I
your
will run
strength.
it.
Doesn't move at all.
Is there something magic?
Can you give us an intelligence check for investigation?
Arcana?
Can't find nothing.
You're gonna.
I'll investigate.
I'll give you guidance.
That's not going to help. Well, actually, it
It
will.
would be a 17 for me.
17.
Yeah.
Judging by the door's rusted hinges, it has not been opened in many, many years.
Even more reason to hope.
Yeah. Okay, so it's rusted hinges. Can I take it off its
WD-40?
hinges?
You could try.
Could I do sleight of hand? To like,
Do you have the tools?
well, I have these tools, surely in there.
Ah,
I'd have a screwdriver.
I have carpenter's tool.
Oh, there you go.
That'll work, yes.
Excellent.
There you go.
Alright. That'll be a
Because
sleight of hand.
I'm a
Okay,
carpenter.
can I use your carpenter's
Carpenter's
tools?
a bard.
And I'll give you guidance.
Thank you. Can you just give guidance freely?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Oh, perfect.
It's
Okay.
so good.
So, well, it was 16, now it's 20.
Okay.
you.
Successfully take off the hinges and just remove the entire door.
Yep.
Okay.
You know, put it back.
The door
Damage
leads to a
We'll fix
narrow.
it before we
Carefully
leave.
in that, yeah, well, we better.
The arrow leads to a narrow stone staircase that continues down to the cellar. The unevenly plastered walls are covered with scuff marks and sooty streaks. The black marks come from numerous coal bags that have been carried up from the cellar over the centuries. Okay, into the cellar. The grimy coal cellar is filled with broken wooden crates and old coal stacks. The walls are coated with layers upon layers of powdered coal that seem to drink the radiance of any source of light. Behind a pair of stacked crates and a small pallet bed and a grey horse's blanket. On top of an old vegetable box that serves as an improvised bedside table is a book, a dagger, and a couple of carved wooden items, including a half-finished flute. There is also a longer object that resembles a carved crutch resting against the bedside table. These items...
Look closer.
Having a look closer... The book is on the improvised bedside table is Your First Words, a children's ABC book. Do you open it?
Someone
Yes,
learning to read.
I do.
They find it has many previous owners, judging by the rows of names under the title. This book belongs to on the first page. So the latest name on the list is Brock Martinstein, writing in neat handwriting.
Okay.
So
What
here-
So is he learning English or has he like, is that his childhood?
is there any other exit from the basement
Yes, there is.
to street level or something?
There is a chute, but no exit. There is a chute going up where they delivered the coal through
Yeah.
to the other
you-
areas. in the
From the
higher
can you
story.
tell from the scraped coal that he uses it?
Give us an investigation check.
Guidance.
16.
You notice that the metal parts of the coal chute are surprisingly clean, which indicates that it's frequently used. It occurs to you that this is rather odd. Fireplaces upstairs were fueled with wood logs.
And
I
the
don't know
door
climbing up it.
was locked in, or well, the door was.
Using firewood is common these days, and coal is mostly used exclusively for blacksmithing, as you would know. There was one other thing. On the stacked crates that function as bookcases are various useless items, including rusted tools, bent cutlery, but also 2 metal cages that contain 2 adult rats and 9 blind pups. The pink baby rats squeak weakly. Next to the cage is a jute bag half full of bruised apples.
Charity.
Charity, yeah.
Oh.
Can I like slice up a bit of the apple and feed it to the rats?
Yep, they happily take it, squealing.
Can you do
Are
Is there
any of the? Sorry.
Is there anything different about the ABC book? It's not a cipher of any sort.
No. You're flipping through it, it just looks like a kid's ABC book.
Does it look like it was recently used?
Very much so.
Can I have a look at the makeshift bed?
Yes.
Is there any fur on the
No.
blankets?
Not that
Then
you
what
can
if he's
really
teaching
see.
the rats to read?
Are any of the rats
Missing
wearing a
paw?
blue dress?
No.
Are they any of them missing a claw or a paw?
Yeah, actually.
No.
How
Got
big are
everything intact.
yeah? How big are the rats?
Standard.
Like okay,
Are
they're
they
not
well
like a
fed?
giant rat.
Well fed rats.
They're not well fed, but they're standard. They're
Any
looking okay.
black
So,
fabric?
did you say the babies were blind? Or is it just because they're young?
Yeah, because they're young.
Okay.
Not they've been blinded or anything.
So what else was on the bed or the bedside table?
Flutes.
Is the Pied Piper?
Yeah.
Wait, what if he's breeding
so
all these
many.
rats and then letting them loose in the town, in the cellars?
And he uses the
are the
flute
kids?
to take
Are the
them.
kidnapped people? Are they kids?
We don't know. We asked, and it was
Nobody
just
knew.
people.
Is this where the beggar boy that you tripped over in the beginning?
Yeah.
Is he one of the
Brock's
little
helping
rats?
to take care of him.
He's turning all the kids and the beggars into rats and cleaning up the.
Yeah.
And
With
getting
But
them to
he's losing
steal,
control of the.
getting them to steal the food from the Silver Horn Inn.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you hear a bit of a noise coming from the chute. And you
Quick,
see.
everyone hide.
Are you hiding?
I will.
There's nothing to hide behind.
I will find
There's
something to hide
those
behind.
crates.
Yeah.
For me, I can hide behind it.
The paladin and the cleric aren't behind something.
No, I'm just
I'm
gonna stay in the middle of the room and just go. I
And
have every right to be here.
A skinny street urchin with scruffy blonde hair and an oversized flat cap resting on his large ears comes out of the chute. He's wearing ragged clothes and no shoes, a torn green cloak. He's missing his right foot, and he sort of lands on his left foot and comes out and he looks around. He's like, "Please, no, why are you in here?
You're not supposed to be in here.
I'm allowed to be.
Who told you were allowed to be?
People,
Who's people?
Are you friends with Brock?
yeah. Do you know him?
Yes.
No.
We know of him
He lets me stay here. How did you get in here?
through the door.
The door doesn't move.
It does
Well,
now.
It does
Oh,
now.
no. You're gonna have to find a new place to live.
we can put the door back.
Why
What do you want?
How long? Why do you live here?
Nowhere else to go.
How long have you lived here?
Most of my life.
Were you here? Did you hear anything the other night
Last night.
last night when this place was burgled?
Or see anything?
Yeah, see or hear anything? And where does the chute go?
To street level.
I was here in my room in the coal cellar. Heard
What's the answer to the mystery?
the doorkeeper,
Who did it?
Afton, leave and lock through the back door around 15 minutes before. I heard someone running down the stairs, followed by the noise of breaking glass. And Brock called out, "Thief!" Someone stop the thief. I didn't leave here. I was too scared.
Hang on.
So you heard someone running down the stairs before the window.
Glass.
Running
The
down
window
from
broke.
upstairs.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So the window might be another broken window. Somewhere.
Well, no.
Well,
So,
it could be a decoy.
so Brock was upstairs in his room.
Yeah.
He heard something. He ran down the stairs. The glass broke. They stole the thing. By the time he got into the room, they were gone.
How did he call out thief
He
before the
might-
glass broke?
Because
No, he called out thief after.
after
Yeah.
that last
Okay,
thing
sorry.
happened.
yeah,
But he was alerted to it before the glass broke.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
didn't break in.
And how
through
did
the
he
glass.
see anything if he was in his room, or even in the room with the fireplace, because it looks out over the barracks? Not. It's
different.
got a different view to where that window is.
Well, we'll talk to him about the magic charm on this building.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But we don't know. Perhaps the person that broke in was trying to break in the front somewhere, and he spotted them and scared them off, and they ran around the side and
Or maybe
broke
they
in.
had more than one person.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Scotty.
Scotty.
Go, Scotty.
Scotty and Brock are the most like broy names.
Yeah.
Very like skater dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
exactly.
got a picture of him too, actually.
It's just an essay.
Nice. Oh, I look
It is.
little
Oh.
little street urchin.
Slink.
Slink.
Is that his last name or is that a
That's his
description
last name.
of him?
He looks too clean for a cop.
So what's the story with the rats,
Yeah.
Scotty? Are you looking after them or?
Eating them.
I'm raising him for money.
How do you get money from the rats?
Well, the innkeeper pays me to take care of the rats. I put more in there and he pays me.
He's very
Scammer.
initiative, kiddo.
Thank you. I thought so too. I get 3 copper for every rat,
That's not bad.
and they're friendly to me too.
Are you
Why is there?
Innkeeper
Do you know why there's no cats in town?
put
No.
rats in his own basement.
They disappeared
Oh.
weeks ago.
No, he's putting rats in
Yeah, the kid is.
the basement.
Yeah.
And then
And then the
getting
innkeeper's getting-
the innkeeper to pay
Oh.
him to get rid of rats.
So didn't? Oh, okay. Because the innkeeper said he was getting adventurers to take care of the rats.
He's pretty adventurous.
He did have something about the cats. One second.
Yeah. Is there any big ginger ones around?
Yeah, any real big 7-kilo ginger ones around.
He
I
said that his eyes narrowed.
I do know Aston has been searching for his cat's tips as well.
Aston's
The-
the doorkeeper.
The door,
Yeah.
door.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know where the cats are. I've seen the posters. He puts them up.
Does Aston own cats?
Yeah. He said,
Tips.
Like-
And the dogs.
Oh, okay.
and the dog? Yeah. What's friends with the dog?
That is owned by the guild.
Did you hear the dog bark last night when the
No.
burglary happened?
I have never heard him bark.
Good job.
Yeah. Why does the guild own the dog? What's the dog for?
I don't know. Nothing. He doesn't do much.
Can I look closer at the kid?
Sure.
He just
Can't
left
find
three
anything.
Yeah.
We found a
Can I look
You're just
closer
staring
into
at
his
him?
mind?
Yeah, plays the
He
music.
looks very scared of
What's the
it
dog
now. He's trying
Yeah,
to-
I mean, yeah. he's
There's
scared
far
of
too many
it.
genres going on here now.
He's got a cool hat. Not as cool as mine, but
You should not make fun of the street urchin.
not as stylish as mine. It doesn't. I don't
So
know,
what's wrong
I'm
with his
better
foot?
than him.
He
It's
doesn't
missing
have
your
it.
foot.
It's missing the dog. He walks over
How
and
did
he
you lose
picks
your
up
foot?
his crutch. It was an accident when I was younger. A carriage ran over it. Had to be removed.
Oh my gosh.
Whose
Yeah.
carriage was it?
Some upperclassmen. think they're
They-
in the place.
The healers have done a very good job.
Oh, the stump.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a big thing for a sweet urchin to have that done.
Do you know
Maybe
what
he just heals very
the
well.
letters
Maybe
TLA
he does
stand
with a
for?
weird rat.
Yeah.
The rats can talk to him.
Remind me, what was TLA rooted?
In Brock's expenses.
Yeah, it
yes,
was-
you would.
He's a mysterious benefactor.
Smart.
You know exactly what it stands for. He knows exactly what it stands for.
Is he reading your notes?
Actually, kind of looks like he is.
So
Just
these
trying
are
to work out how
terrible.
to eat the rat.
You guys don't have a clue what's going on here.
Is it about the missing cats?
Well, it's because
Yes, you
It's
totally missed the point.
probably
all about
the
the cat.
Learning Ale House.
The learning.
Yeah. In Lowtown. I do go there occasionally
The
to
learning
get some
ale
food.
house. What's
Learning Ale House.
what is significant about the learning ale house?
Nothing I know of.
Like, what does it do?
Yeah.
It's an ale house. People sleep there. They drink a lot of ale
And you go there?
for food.
Okay.
They sometimes feed me.
One of the
There's not much room there.
one of the things was being sent to the Learning Ale House in the room upstairs, wasn't it? In the inventory room.
After this.
Sounds fun.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry, what was the yes
Oh,
about?
you weren't looking at the Discord?
No, I
message?
was. I just wasn't sure if they also said something that was important. Yeah. No, that was Nick.
Hmm.
So he's He's asking when
What
we
is it
announce
called
it.
learning?
You have to ask the owners.
You are learning to read or write with Brock book?
Brock likes to teach me occasionally.
That's so
Did you
sweet.
like-
Do you like Brock?
Yes, he's very nice. He treats me well, and he brings food
Wasn't there
occasionally.
a scholar house or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that might be
Oh,
a
Scholar
different thing.
House.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that. Well, Scholar House is where the where Brock is.
You don't get on me.
Because I'm wondering if the Learning Ale
I think you're listening.
is
You
frequented perhaps by
can get on me.
Mm.
You have a bit
scholars.
of chair for it.
Yeah. It's a good chair for me because I can't sit normally.
Is there any more that we have for this young lad?
Oh yeah, can I give him can I give him one of my gold pieces?
Yeah.
Okay.
What thank you.
Oh, be more grateful, kid.
Yes, that's a gold piece, not just
Yeah,
copper.
I know, right? Like you're getting 3 copper. That's worth like 1 million rats.
I think it's like a bit over 3 rats.
Ask.
No, because
No,
copper would go to
30 rats.
yeah.
It's
It's a fair bit. They'll keep him fed for a
It's
few weeks.
100.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, it's
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And I don't
100.
even need it.
Yeah, no, that is a lot.
Which would be
Yeah.
great, 'cause-
Sorry guys, it's the he's so happy.
you've
as
just
the cow
broken the
neutral.
entire economy.
Yeah.
You've broken the rat
We don't-
economy.
Ask him if he's ever seen a rat walking on its hind legs, like
No.
a person.
Yeah, have you got any rats that are missing a paw or anything?
He looks over his rats. They all have their paws.
Do you know any people who are missing a hand?
No.
Do you have a particularly friendly rat you can put a blue dress on?
Just for our friend here.
I don't know if we should have named him.
Yeah, please
No,
don't.
no, she
He starts rubbing his
She-
hands. He's like,
was
"No."
a were-rat. She was a full-size person that turned into a rat.
Okay.
I have sketches that I can show
You
you.
have sketches.
Yeah.
Scotty, I just want to teach you a
Discord, I
valuable
put
lesson.
sketches of her.
Sometimes
noticed
there
you
are
made the
men
rat
that
more
you shouldn't listen
Yeah,
to.
in the second one.
You make so much fuss about the fact that she could be a person, but you've never shown a sketch of her where she wasn't a rat.
Well, because I never saw her in her
Okay.
true form.
Okay.
I only saw her wearing the dress. And she was very
You know,
alluring.
furry culture, you just ignore them when
Oh,
they're not wearing the
Yeah, yeah. Cool. So,
Can you put the door back on when you leave?
yeah, we'll put the door back on.
Thank you.
We won't tell anyone you're here.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're welcome. Also, just
Mm,
change your life, like, no big deal, right?
yes, I will not pick your pockets. Thank you.
I would pick your pockets right back. I'll pick your pockets.
Are you part of the Thieves Guild?
I gotta go.
Good answer.
You're not part of them, are you? Of course not. Let's go fix the door.
Yeah, let's go fix the door and look at the other
Leave the boy in
places.
peace.
Yeah.
Okay.
So seeing I'm a carpenter, I'll hang the door again.
Hang the door in.
Yeah.
Just don't fix the rust or anything.
No.
Well,
Well, no,
yeah.
because we don't want it to be openable without taking it off the hinges. I don't know why.
We want him to stay safe.
Yeah.
So we're about halfway point. Shall we leave it there? Continue on next time. A bit over halfway. So
Well, did we want to finish this
Finish off the
building?
room. Yeah, finish
Isn't
the
there
building.
that
Well-
corridor in that main entry room?
There's three
With
more
the
doors.
three
on the
doors?
floor.
Yeah.
And then that way we've got.
And then we've done that whole building.
yeah, I don't think there's much more here. So
Okay.
you want to finish what's on this floor?
Yeah.
Room 2 and 3.
Bookie book.
Two. So these rooms are the 2 is unlocked. Just gonna walk back into the main room. Aston's still on the front desk. You're just gonna open this door and have a look in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got
Okay. This
Scotty-
door.
you got Scotty in the way.
Ah. Done with the ocean.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, this door is a small cupboard. It's slightly ajar when you found it. The cupboard contains built-in wooden shelves that hold boxes of candles, polished wax, soap, and a selection of cleaning brushes.
So it's my cabin, basically.
There are also several brooms, a mop and bucket, and the cupboard smells strongly of wood, polished wax, and pine soap. On the floor, there are 2 brown ceramic bowls. One is filled with water, and the other contains minced meat.
I'm sorry, what?
Is it rat meat?
No,
Mince meat.
this is where the cat is being fed.
Oh.
I'm going to
Good pickup.
put my head out and talk to Brock and
No,
Aston.
Aston.
How long has the meat been there?
Give us a survival roll.
What are you gonna say to us?
Guidance.
You know, you could lick it.
You could. If
Oh,
you
leave
don't
it up
work
to
it,
him.
if you don't work it out, I will lick it.
The 15.
Okay, the water and the meat are both fresh, but haven't been touched for quite some time.
Can I test what kind of meat it is?
Beef.
Oh,
See, that's not market for the cat.
Yeah.
he cares for this cat.
Yeah.
Don't get any ideas.
Hello.
Aston,
He's in a...
we noticed this bowl here is something missing.
Yes,
Cat.
the resident cat is missing.
For how long?
About a week now. Usually goes for a few days and comes back, but has not. Freaking out.
I think I found it.
He's not playing something on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh. Is it a
Chickpea?
chickpea? It's a chickpea.
Yeah.
He loves them. They end up everywhere.
So I'll mention that I saw one of his signs on the notice board.
My sign? Who told you it was my sign?
Well,
Missing cat?
missing cat.
Are there other missing cats around?
Yes, many. The whole town is missing a cat.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And
I
nobody thinks
have
this is
been
strange?
putting up a sign. Very strange.
But nobody's investigated this?
No.
You haven't brought it to the attention of the sergeant?
The sergeant knows.
But
Town
doesn't
guard.
care?
But she's a dog person.
Yeah, well, I haven't done that.
It must have been.
I mean, he's also not doing
so-
anything about the kidnappings of people.
She's a dog person.
If it's not a
That
dog,
person, that
don't
person's
care.
a cat person. We don't care about them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, other door. Are they?
Okay, who's opening that?
I'll open it.
Yeah, go for it.
Aston speaks up. He's like, "That's my private room. Anything you require in there?"
Having a look.
We are competent investigators, and it might be possible we could pick up some small elementary clue that could assist us in finding your cat.
The accent just got stronger. Wow.
Very well. I have nothing to hide.
Just out of curiosity, Aston, how long have you worked here?
Too long.
Mm.
Majority of my life.
Okay. Who is the cleaner now? Since your house
I have been cleaning this place.
You do a good job.
Fair enough.
If this is your chamber, why do you leave it locked?
I don't. I sleep here.
But I thought you
Then why
locked
did you
up and
leave
left the other day.
yesterday?
I was putting up the signs to look for the cat.
Oh, of course.
Oh. Fair enough. Is it possible the dog ate the cat?
I hope not.
So,
I
okay,
don't-
so if you put the signs up, were you
The
back
dog ate it
before the
all, okay.
burglary occurred?
Oh, no.
No, it was
Very
after.
hungry dog.
Okay. You were hanging up signs for like 12 hours.
I was putting them all over the town.
For 12 hours.
12 hours.
Did you go and sit in a bar or something for a while? Or
No, I put one on nearly every street in this town.
so
You really missed the
you,
cat?
You didn't come home all night.
No.
Convenient.
Maybe he really liked this cat.
I don't know that he did.
He really
you
ignored it.
Have you been out
He
every night since the
really
cat
liked
disappeared?
it though.
Yes, looking for him.
You've been out every night, so you haven't slept for a week.
I have been sleeping, yes, but this is the first night I was putting up the signs.
Did you have a blue dress for your cat?
Or did the cat have like a little,
Pet rat?
not funny, a little black outfit?
No, it did not.
Ninja cat.
Okay.
So if we look
Looking in the
through
room?
his room,
Yeah.
Contains plain furniture, a small kitchenette, and a furnace in round iron. In one corner stands a wooden pole wrapped in jute rope, and a hand-embroidered blue pillow lies on one of the shelves.
It's got frills and the lace up.
Near the mantelpiece is a set of framed paintings that portray various grumpy gnomes who vaguely resemble Aston. By the door is a small wooden cabinet with engraving of a key on its front. Everything is neat and tidy. There is not a wrinkle or a speck of dust in sight, and the room smells of pine soap.
Key. Wasn't there a key somewhere else?
On
yeah,
the embroidery of Lord Hummingbird.
yes, a black and white bird with a key.
Yeah.
I think
There's some walking
She has come over and joined you in the room now.
so. It's a cabinet where all the keys for the place are kept.
Looking at it, there is multiple keys in there, and there's labels on these as well. The only one that is missing is the collection room key.
Where is this key, Aston?
It is on my person.
Can we see?
Does
it?
anybody else
Just-
have access to this?
No, just myself has the key. There is many valuable objects in that room. If you wish to see it, I will show you, but I will have to accompany you.
Which room was that?
The collection room.
One you've been in already. Yes, install things.
Yeah.
That one, area 14.
What?
Let me check.
No,
What?
nothing.
Wouldn't that be
happened.
straight ahead?
It's okay.
The drow room. Is that what you're talking about?
Number 14. Let me.
It's just
Wouldn't that be
what
straight
about?
ahead? Wouldn't that be straight ahead? You haven't been
It's
there.
upstairs.
It was upstairs.
Oh, so the what?
It's one in
The,
the middle area.
It was one on the corridor.
yeah.
Number
So with the
14.
book
With
in it.
you took the thing, the dagger.
It was one of the ones with
You
like.
don't want
this
to go
is
up there then.
Quiet. This is
Yes, it's
Yeah,
one with the armor
I
and the
don't
dagger.
see
and
this
stuff.
yet.
Yes. that
The
one.
one with the jammed door, remember?
Yes, but I
Yeah.
don't know he has the dagger, so.
yeah. I'm just gonna very quickly be like, oh, okay. Anyway,
So what's in the third room? In the
yeah. I think that
Oh,
goes
that's-
outside.
yeah.
That's an outside. Yeah. That's the back door.
Nothing
basically.
outside.
Just lead down to the street.
Okay.
Can we check out that fancy pillow of his?
Yeah. Okay, give us an investigation roll. His room, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. With an 8.
Nothing under his bed or.
What about a 14?
14. You find a black and white fur all over it.
What's black and white?
Yeah, I had made it up in my head that it was ginger.
Is it cat fur?
It is also embroidered with the name Tips.
Oh. It's cat fur then.
So, how long have, other than Tips, how long have other cats been disappearing for?
Weeks.
Is this about the same time that the kidnapping started?
From what I've heard, yeah.
Out of curiosity, did the cat start going missing the same time the statue got put on display?
No, that statue's been there for a bit longer.
Oh,
No, less time.
So the cats went missing first.
Yes.
Alright.
Do you think it's all connected?
Everything's
Everything
connected.
is connected.
Everything's connected.
Yeah, just wave your hands in front of his face wall.
Please let me know if you find the cat.
Absolutely.
Has Tips got a collar or something with a name tag so that
No.
we could identify?
Can you give a
He's
very...
black and white.
Does he have a funny looking face?
No.
Is it missing a paw?
Yes,
No.
it's in the pool.
No.
Can you give us a more precise description than black and white?
So that if we see him, we know that it's
Black
him.
and white with a lot
He's a
on his
cat.
thumb. I mean, you know,
A lot
something.
of cats are black and white though.
And we would hate to.
Well, they didn't provide a picture, which is annoying.
Do you have a photo of him?
Apparently
No,
not.
no,
Do you have a little painting? Your painting of the rest of your family,
no.
Yeah.
But not your
but
cat.
not the most important member
Wow.
of your family.
Okay, maybe we'll just keep the cat since you
Yeah,
don't
I know.
care about him.
You obviously just don't care. Yeah.
Or,
No, he
we,
doesn't have anything.
or we just give him every black and white cat in the whole town.
Yeah, it would just be all.
And he can
white
just
cats
have
back.
500 cats.
We'll just
Yeah.
paint a rat black and white.
The only black and white cat I've seen in the town.
The only one
Mm.
that's connected to the mystery as well.
Yep,
The
he's
cats here are quite unique. They've lived a fair long time.
the rest of them are rainbow, and he's black and white. And it's a whole metaphor.
So the cat was, so the cat's native to the area,
Hmm.
and they've lived, that they've got an extended life, or they've lived.
Yes. The cat has been here longer than I recall.
And how long would
Is the
that
big
be?
cat?
Yes,
Really? That's an unusually long life for a cat.
it is. As with all cats in this town.
So he's actually animated.
Cat. As
Is
with
it
all,
marbled?
because
Those
they're
cats expand
eating,
into snake things?
they're eating magical rats that are prolonging their life.
No, he's an animagus.
No, they're all were rats.
And then the were cats.
Were cats
Were
and the were rats.
Yeah.
And
Like
and
personal
the
vendetta
and
thing, and
the
they're fighting over the statue of the were rat.
Of the lady
blue
in the,
dress.
in the rat in
Yeah.
the blue dress, yeah, because it's the symbol of the were rats, and the were cats
Gives
believe
them
if
power.
if they can steal it from the were rats,
Mm-mm.
That's
then
why the cat has been there and she's been guarding it for that long.
yeah, exactly,
Mm.
and she's gone looking for it now that it's disappeared.
What if Ingeborg was a werecat? And
I
that's
think she
why.
was the cat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She's a werecat and she's Tips.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's why the cat would go missing for days because it would be the housekeeper
Yeah.
here instead.
going back to check on her housekeeper.
Did you ever see Engelberg and the cat in the same room at the same time?
Yes.
no.
Okay.
Well, that's that theory gone. I kind of
I know. Meanwhile,
remember
Aston's looking at us like really.
Sorry, you what?
when we were generating them, and like I kind of look like a cat. Remember, I look.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
like,
one of the pictures. Yeah.
so maybe it's me. My stylish hat. Maybe there's a rat under my hat. Wouldn't know. Too stylish.
Cute dragonborn, you just eat the rats.
So like
Not
it's
if
a
it's
Ratatouille situation.
yeah, exactly. If it's making my hat more stylish, then I wouldn't eat it. I don't care very much about my hat. Okay, well, that's the building. Is that the whole building?
That's everything you've done.
Okay.
Everything here.
Okay, that's clean then. Why am I
Oh, there's actually. I
isolated?
didn't reveal the cell.
You're just still putting the door back on.
Yeah.
The cellar was also here, but I just That's the cellar. That's his little room.
All
So we
right.
end up there for the night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well, yeah. Well, there's like
I'm
much
sure
more
there's
to do.
nothing.
Stop recording
Including
now.
it's probably quite a lot.
And made a bigger deal out of things that